Welcome, New Jack. Straight off the ride. Straight off the ride. All right. Come on in. I'm gonna give you guys a couple seconds to start coming in. Who gonna be the first one come in? Let's see. We got my bro Joker B in the building. What's up, Joker?
What's going on, G?
Man, we gonna kind of tell you guys some stories straight off the dome, and we're gonna talk about some things. SSG Shumpert, the first one in the building. You see, bro, Joe. Yeah, SSG. What's up, baby? That's bro right there. He got me in that gym motivated, you know what I mean? So yeah. What's up, Joke? He said, what's up?
What's going on, bro?
SSG, my bro, NJC for sure.
That's what's up.
Yeah, so we gonna let everybody come on in, SSG, and man, we just gonna tell some stories. I'm gonna tell a story about Kunta the first time I met him in Natchitoches. You know what I'm saying? We was in a prison in Natchitoches, you know, and I didn't know him. I knew the twins, Ked and Kenny.
Yeah, I thought you met Kunta on the street.
I met Kunta the first. No, I met him back on the street, but I met him in jail. We didn't really know each other. But Ked and Kenny was hanging with him, and we was in a detention center.
Yeah.
Young. We were still young, but they was on the magnolia tree when I moved back to get those.
Yeah,
Ked
the
and
magnolia
Kenny.
tree.
Yeah, Ked and Kenny. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was crazy. I knew Ked and Kenny since they was little boys. I used to think they was twins, but you know, I didn't know Kunta at the time. Me in London. What's up, fam? Inkster City, Detroit. Yeah, man, I used to think you did tattoos. I know what Inkster City is now. I did some research on that, you know. So yeah, we're gonna wait till people come in, and now I'm gonna kind of, you know, run some things and things like that. About prison, especially his brother Tooth, you know, which in prison. And I got a crazy little story about your brother too, and the little red chick. Remember the little red chick?
Kim.
Yeah, she used to come by my house, man. Yeah. Oh, he said do this, and then it was working out for a little minute, and then she played a game.
Yeah.
She played a game.
Oh, okay.
She ran off.
Yeah.
You know. Who that is? Mallet 215. What's up, Mallet? What it do?
She ran out. That's how stuff worked though, because that house that she got down from my mama and them, somebody was in there. And they wasn't paying the rent for months and months. She had to call the police to put them out.
Damn.
Yeah.
Man, that's cold-blooded.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
that karma's real, bro.
Yeah, but people might be thinking this a trial live, but because we just actually went live just a few minutes ago now. But anyway, we're gonna wait till that algorithm kick in, and that's another thing. I'm trying to get my bro to do this YouTube thing. He got some wild stories too, you know, to tell these stories. I've been talking him into it, you know what I mean? So we about to get this thing started, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna wait till that that algorithm time. You know, I don't curse before that things like that, because they take my videos down for anything. Darrell Collins, I see you, Darrell. Come on in. It's all good, baby. It's all good. Yeah, man. You brought your lighter, Joe? I think I might have left my lighter in there.
There you go.
Yeah, so, man, what's been going on with y'all, fam? How y'all living, man? Everything good with me, Darrell. Aaron H, man, I see you. What's good, Aaron? Man, I remember Big Aaron. Oh man, hey, seeing your name, huh?
He doing good.
Aaron doing good, man. That man had the police come through my shit. That man sold me a stove, and a refrigerator.
Okay.
That he went and took from one of these newly construction homes, and the police ran through my shit through my whole family on the floor. I'm in the junk at this time, and man, people watching these people take this shit back out of my house. That was my bad, because I bought the shit. Yeah. I wanted the shit. The one with the 5 burners.
Yeah.
You know, it's just coming out. Yeah.
That's what I got him out. The one with the burn in the middle.
Yeah, man. That shit, that was crazy.
Yeah, he doing good though now.
That's good. Jamil Henderson, what's up, baby? He say, damn, G, yeah, man. That shit was crazy. I told you, we about to talk some shit, man. We about to talk.
I'm glad a lot of them got their life together. Bro.
Yeah, I'm glad too, bro. I'd be happy to see that, bro. When you told me about HB, bro, I was like, damn, man, Cuz was on.
Yeah, he was.
You know, Cuz had got him a little money, came in, a nice cash injection, and, you know, had the old school whip on them things. And, man, bro.
Yeah.
The house on Long Oak, everything. I ain't gonna ask that. Because that ain't something I'm trying to do. Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
I ain't gonna ask that. No, it wasn't nothing. It was just about what I was gonna say they still stay there, but I don't want to tell nobody where the man stay at.
Nah, he ended up selling the house.
Well, that's good then. That's good then.
IV son, but IV bought it for his son.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
How IV doing?
IV doing good, bro.
Man, I told him a story about Big IV.
Yeah, IV doing good.
Yeah, told him that story about Big IV, man.
Yeah.
Big IV.
Yeah,
man, he been a big youngster, bro.
Yeah, he flipping the old school.
Man, how tall Big IV up? Oh, C5?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, C5?
Yeah.
Yeah.
6'5".
But he a good dude,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He a good dude.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he flipping them old schools right now.
Yeah, so we almost to that time, and I'm gonna, kind of wait a little bit more to everybody to kind of come on in or whatever. But I'll wait to the 8-minute mark, and then I'm gonna start telling you guys about, some of the things we're gonna sit here and just kind of run. Yeah, bro, we got a lot of little stories, man. Like this big nigga. I'm gonna just say this big nigga. He at one point in time, me and dude was cool, you know what I'm saying? And I tried to help dude out. I tried to do everything I can to help dude. And dude ended up selling one of my people some fucked up shit or whatever. And that kind of pulled us apart a little bit. But me and him had nothing personal. But this the same dude that be claiming to be real and turned around running and wildfiring and shot both of his brothers. One of them in the leg and one of them in the head. And one of them in the head is no longer here. He's no longer here. And I was actually tight with him.
Man, me and him was talking. I was sitting on the driver's side of the car. We was talking. He was standing at the passenger side. He was talking. And they ended up getting into it down the street because they were shooting dice. And he said, man, let me go see what my brother and them got going on. I was like, man, don't go down there, bro. Because we was running it.
Yeah.
He like, man, my brothers, man, we go check on them or whatever.
Yeah.
And as soon as he walked down the street, I hear the shots. Pow, pow, pow. So I pulled that latch to the seat and laid all the way back until the shot stopped. Then that's when the avalanche hit the corner.
Yeah.
And walked down there, bro. He was laid out, man.
Bro, T. Malik, I see you came in. So and him and Johnny had just left my house, right before that too. Yeah. So did you hear the story about him and Von Trey? Not Big Chris and Von Trey.
No.
You didn't hear about that?
If Von Trey involved, I can kind of imagine what.
Because some of these guys kind of know about Von Trey.
A lot of people know Von Trey.
Yeah, I've been in prison with Von Trey. I grew up with him in Ellen Grove. Him and David Jr. Charles Brown, I see you. Patrick Hill, I see you. So now this secondhand that was told a story to me, I wasn't out there.
Yeah.
Niggas say Von Trey robbed Big Chris.
I can believe it.
Yeah, at your old house.
Which one?
The house you stay in the jungle.
On Dan?
On Dan. Because they were shooting dice at your old house, and Von Trey seen him pull out some Roxys and a pocket full of money.
Yeah.
And Von Trey hit him in the head with a brick.
Damn.
Hit him in the head with a brick, went in the pocket.
Damn.
Yeah, that boy Von Trey was vicious, man. That boy Von Trey used to just deck on niggas. Like, man, they had a bounty on that boy head in the park. He just pull off with their shit. Hey, man, let me get a bag of that shit right there, man. Nigga digging in his pocket like he about to pay him. Moody Styles, I see you. S Fist, I see you. To y'all just coming in and wasn't on the other live where we was riding through the hoods or whatever. This my bro Joker B. Joker B seen me coming through there. He ain't recognize who I was.
That's the homie. That's the homie.
Like I said, you can't just go through Glen Oaks like that. Somebody gonna check you before you get up out of here.
That's the homie.
Somebody gonna check you. Philly Jackson Husky, I see you that made it through here. Yeah. She said, "What up, though? Everything, fam. I can't wait to kick it with y'all, man." Wallace Riggs, I see you coming in this thing. A lot of people actually thought this probably was a mistake. We going back live this soon. Nah, man, I'm trying to, I told y'all I'm about to give y'all them interviews. I'm about to give Moody Style say what's up.
What's going on? What's going on out there?
That's bro right there. Bro do a lot on this channel, man. Like he really do.
Okay.
Peace Till, what's up? And we're back. We're for sure. Yeah, you can see the screen.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
good.
okay. I'm just saying. Look, oh, it's coming. No, they coming in.
Yeah, they
So,
coming in.
yeah, man, we gonna tell y'all some hood stories, and we gonna tell y'all some prison stories. We gonna tell y'all whatever come to mind, And we talking about Von Trey right now. I remember Von Trey when the first time me and him was in Tensall. We was in Tensall together. Tensall is a prison, and I talked about this prison. And I'll clue you guys in when we get into the interviews. When I catch, send you guys these interviews or whatever. Me and Von Trey and Tensalt, we used to flip together. This is something we used to do. We flip on pissing mattresses that we buy. We was young. We grew up together. So we ran into each other in Tensalt for the first time. We dap up, we hug. And like I said, he one of the ones that say, I learned to, once you see a person in prison, don't remember them for what they used to be on the streets. You got to get to know them all over again because things done changed in their life. Even if you bullied a dude when he was young, you better get to know that dude again because when dudes grow up, dudes be standing on shit. So, but Von Trey ain't never been a punk, pussy, none of that. You know what I'm saying? None of that shit. Anyway, who that is? Rosa Villa. I see you just came in this thing. Michael Norton, I see you. Majest Fatal, I see you. So yeah. So we in here, he's showing me how things work, and he telling me don't mess with them dudes over there. Don't mess with dudes over there. So he tell Twin Pyramid, I see you. So he say, hey. He called me Goo. He like, say Goo, watch this, man. Because certain people know me by different things. Glen Oaks know me by Goo or G. Scotland know me by Goo only. They don't call me G, they just call me Goo. So he know me from Scotland, Ellen Grove apartment. So he say, man, look, I'm about to show you something, bro. What you got? You got some shit? I'm like, and this is one of my first Josephs. So I'm like, nah, man, I ain't really got nothing right now. He like, come on, man, I'm about to show you. And this is when this stupid ass dude get himself shipped. So he goes up to some dudes, they sitting on their rack or whatever. He get to playing with, man, what's that, bro? He tapped him in his chest with his hand like this. What's that with you, bro? What's up, man? Yeah, bro. Yeah, this is my boy, G. This is my boy. He like, hey, bro, show him some of that stuff you be selling, bro. Show him some of that stuff you be selling. I'm sitting in the back there like this, man. Look at this nigga. This nigga up to no good, man. This nigga up to no good, man. So dude go on his Foot Locker. He get to pulling out stuff, putting it on his rack and shit. He like, hey, man, hey, bro, pick out whatever you want. I'm like, you for real, bro? I'm like, man, nah, I'm good, bro. He like, man, come on, man. I ain't know none of that old flaky shit. Violating dudes and predator type behavior. I ain't know none of that, bro. Like, man, we boys or whatever, man. So I'm like, man, look, bro, either way it go, bro. Like, if you want the money or whatever, my girl send me some money in here or whatever. He like, man, bro, stop tripping on that, man. Yeah, he whispered to me, I ain't about to pay for this shit. So I said, oh, that's what you want. So I go picking out shit, the little double cupcakes with the two in the pack. They pink, and they got the brown ones, all there with the cream in the inside. Pick them up. I'm picking up all the little different things. Get the little sausages in the bowl. I get all that shit. Get some noodles and shit. So dude like, yeah, bro. So how you gonna pay him for that? Before you know it, this man, bitch, I ain't about to pay you for nothing. Bitch, come here. Get up. Come on, fight me, boy. Boy, you better fight me. If you don't fight me, I'm taking everything. Boom. Von Trey began to beat this man up. Now, dude got another dude he went into the store with, sitting right there on the rack, on top rack with his feet dangling. While Von Trey robbing all they shit and beating dude up. So I'm like, hey, bro, I'm going to stand here, make sure these dudes don't crowd you. But I ain't about to participate in you beating these men up for their shit, So I got this shit. Now I'm like, I need this shit. So I ain't getting this shit back. I need it. But Von Trey commenced to beating these dudes' ass. Man, this dude really had dudes scared of him. So dude fought for a little minute and dude just stopped fighting. And he just didn't want to leave. He didn't got all the people's shit. He just standing up, bitch, punching dude, and dude just standing up. Man, stop, bro. Man, stop, bro. I'm like, man, is you serious? Man, this same
way on the street,
bro. This same dude, bro. This nigga is from Ponchatoula. This same dude I ran back into this same dude. Now, Vontae beating this dude up, and he don't want to fight back. Running to the same dude on the street.
Bro.
He busting head. Boom, boom. He busting head with that pistol. Yeah. He busting head with that pistol. And guess who house he was at when I seen him again? Donnie's.
On Dan?
On Dan. Damn. He was sitting at Donnie's house. He was like, oh, that's G. Yeah, I know G or whatever. Now nigga got guns on him. Oh, he bad now. Yeah, bro. He bad now. Yeah. But I seen Vontae whoop Jerry ass. Yeah. Carl ass too. On the streets. This was on the streets they did this. When Carl, you remember Carl from I think Carl from Houston. But he moved from up in Houston when he was like 8 years old down here and shit like that. But he had the little green Jeep. Remember Vontae and Carl and Jerry used to all be in the green Jeep riding through Glen Oaks and shit. Yeah, man. I seen this dude just bully these dudes like.
I mean, we was on the block one day. I'm gonna cut you off.
Go ahead.
Me, matter of fact, my cousin HB and another cat, bro. And we standing up, and here come Vontae, David Jr., and God bless the dead Kerry coming down the street. So we already know it's gonna be some shit. So Vontae come, he asked the other dude, I think dude was selling some weed at the time. He asked the dude for some weed. So he put his head down and go in his pocket like this here. And man, Vontae hit dude with an uppercut. So vicious, bro. I'm talking about wow. Yeah. And when he came up, I mean, he just grabbed his eye and just took off running. Yeah. And just took off running, bro.
Man, and that boy was cock strong.
He took off running. So our other partner, Ray, you know what I'm saying? Him and dude was tight. And Ray still being Ray? Yeah, you know, Ray, matter of fact, Ray your cousin. So Ray felt played. Yeah. So Ray and Vontae had a pistol on him at the time. So Vontae gave Kara, I think Kara or David Jr. the pistol to hold, and him and Ray got into a little blender or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing, you know, no vicious fight or whatever. Right, but they just got into a little blender. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, bro, but I ain't gonna lie, you right, boy. That
just to try to show him, like, man, you can't come through here just, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Just jacking dudes and pulling shit off. Yeah. He was good for that, bro. God rest his soul. He was, bro, that was my dog. We used to call him Franklin because he used to walk outside barefeet. The boy never had on shoes when we was younger. We used to call him Franklin, you know, and the boy, I'm talking about even as a youngster, I seen that boy hit another young ball. I'm going to say we was about 10. Hit that ball, bam, knocked that boy out the socket. I ain't going to say who brother it is because he stayed right around the corner from here. You know, and his little brother to this day got a false eye. Yeah, got a false eye. Got a real false eye. That's what this dude doing. Now, a lot of these people was talking about Foots. You know Foots? Big Foots?
I didn't met him before, but I don't know him personally like that. Yeah. So I mean, he know my little brother.
Yeah, he know too. He know my little brother. Now his little brother Tooth, man, bro, that boy got his respect up. I remember when he was a little boy, like when I first used to bring my twin brother. See, he the same age as my twin brothers, and this is how I actually met your brother because, and I met Tooth before I met you. I met your little brother with DJ. HB, this when HB daddy still stayed in Zion City. Yeah. Kyle, Dogman, Derek, and they had the other brother named Josh. Yeah. He's always with them bow and stuff in his head. Yeah. Remember, and they stayed across the highway. Yeah. So I met your little brother, and everybody was my little brothers was boxing dudes, and they were scared to box my little brothers after they seen I taught them how to box or whatever. But your little brother got in the gloves and was banging it out with them. You know, and ever since then, I took a liking into him. Ever since then, as a youngster, I had more respect for his brother than I do for most of them dudes, because he was always solid and put that pipe on your ass too. You know, he ain't playing no games. Like
most of the time, shit, locked up. Bridge City? Bridge City. He got out 18. Yep. He got out. Shit, a few years later, that's when he went back. Yeah. He did like 14 and a half years. Got out. And like
I was on there when it happened.
He got out, stayed out 6 months. Now he back in there. Yeah.
So I remember the whole situation, and I ain't gonna get into details on that because I don't know how all that shit played out. Because by that time, you know, I was there. I remember I was actually throwing the football with your brother that morning. Yeah. And I told your brother, ask him to this day when he got out. When he got out on parole, I ran him. I said, man, I said, come on, two, go ahead and turn yourself in. You know you did that shit. We playing. This my dog. We playing. He running and goop. Throw me the ball. He run. He grab the ball. We on. What is that round the curve?
No.
Matthews. We on Matthews in the curve by Mr. Radcliffe house.
Yeah.
So throw him the ball, and I'm playing with this man, and the police is investigating the goddamn crime on what that Boomer?
Yeah.
Across the street at the dude house. Yeah.
On my mama's street.
But that wasn't his fault. That was her fault. That was a trifling bitch fault that did some shit like that. Like, you knew what it was. Man, bro, it got some women so down bad.
But
like
then
my
dude got caught, but got popped for that weed, man, when they kicked in his dough, bro.
Yeah.
Slim got caught with that weed.
What's Slim?
Slim, man, tall bald head. Slim.
Balls, yeah. Hey, doo-doo.
And when he got caught, they put him on the passenger side of the Silverado. I passed by and they were hanging down the street. And I stopped. I said, man, he telling. I said, because if they just kicked the door in, they coming out with the weed. I said, he'll be in the back of the police car. Why is he on the passenger side of that bitch or the truck? You know what I'm saying?
Cool it. Yeah. So, bro, I ain't gonna even much lie. Like, I hear that shit and I don't go off of rumors.
It's in paperwork.
Yeah. So I heard it, and I heard. Remember, he had that on Matthews. No, that was on Punny Top. They had that trap twin, the twins, the big head two brother twins, and they had another little chubby brother too. I think he was the older brother. But Doodoo was in that house with them too. Yeah. At the time they shit got hit, you know. So I just never went off unless it's in a man paperwork. You know what I'm saying?
It was black and white. My mama.
So yeah. The house. But man, the story I remember about Foots, I was in the Paris prison. The same Paris prison we just left on that last live. I see this big old tall dude coming out with these big old calves. Man, his calves is big, bro. He just tall, bro. He always cut his prison, because he had the pants with the shirt. I had a jump on. And he cut him off the shorts. Got them big old ass calf muscles. He about 6'9". You know, he come walking. They go Foots. And everybody, he got like a bunch of dudes behind him, but you know, Foots basically rolls solo. So we knowing something about to happen. So they come walking down the line. You know, matter of fact, we over there for Cape. He come walking over there and he go check a dude. Man, I'm telling you, when you talk about that lick Debo did to your boy on Friday, that's how Foots hit that boy. Boom! That boy came up off his feet. Boom! And hit the deck. I'm talking about this man's face from one lick. All this shit was fucked up because the boy fist about two of my hands. One of his fists about two of my hands.
They got a lot of them like that. They will smoke on the street, but when they go to jail, it don't take about 3 months for them to get big.
Because he do smoke crack and get small when he comes.
You know what I'm saying? I think he done stopped now, but back then that's what he did. You know, he would smoke on the street, go to jail, get swole. I got an uncle like that.
Yeah, you know I know that boy baby be big as a motherfucker. Yo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He get out and shit. Yeah. A month later, shit, he's small as a golf ball.
Small as a golf ball, but when you see that boy when he first get out of prison, that boy bigger than the house.
And speaking of Foots, my partner, we were talking the other day.
Superfly Hero.
We were talking the other day, and he was telling me a story about Foots. When he was on, he said he had a big herringbone chain that a dude had snatched from a dude that was from Glen Oaks and had sold it to him.
Yeah.
So he took it and went to Hollywood Jewelry and got a weed leaf medallion put on it.
Yeah.
So Foots was coming down the street and wanted to buy some hard from him. So he said he had a little steak knife in his back pocket. So he said when he tried to sell Foots the hard, Foots tried to take it. So he come out with the steak knife and got to poking that boy with it.
Poking him with it.
Yeah, but he said Foots didn't let that hard go though.
Bro, I'm telling you, that's true, bro. Like, and the dude we talking about, Jeff, and you know, when you in the hood, it's like you got it's a difference than YouTube and actually being in the hood. You're gonna be around killers, drug dealers, predators, all this. Now, some of the predators that you around, you can't talk to them. You know what I'm saying? You better watch them. You know what I'm saying? I remember one Pacific predator that was banging Rita brother. Pee-wee, we the brother. Remember the one used to stay in the house on side of Marlon them? Not Ken. He stayed there before Ken them moved there. In the jungle. He stayed at the house. You probably don't know Rita brother Pee-wee. He passed away though. But he used to pay dudes to actually run up in him on the streets. He used to pay dudes. I stayed right there. I see this certain person going there every day piping this man down. Yeah, bro. I stopped being friends with a dude, bro, because I knew him from Scotland. And he was running in them, you know, on the street. On the street. He picked that shit up from prison. Man. And then when I found out this, because we was in prison together at one time, and then he went off his separate ways. Like, you can have a certain set of convictions when you around all real dudes. Yeah. You feel me? But then when you get behind the walls, nobody know you, and you got 5-10 years, you get to playing with them boys. Ain't a soul on this planet gonna ever tell you Jeezy ever played with them boys. Cause I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. If two people consensual do whatever, that's their business. I ain't about to get in the middle of their business. I ain't got no issues with that. I mind my own, keep my head focused. You feel me? That's what's wrong with people with big opinions. They worry about this person, the way that person live, the way that person live. You're not living their life. If you mind your business, the only reason why I think dudes in prison be paying attention to dudes doing that is because they want to know who you is. Make sure I don't never shake your hand. Make sure I ain't never in your company. That's why dudes do that, you know. But to tell a story about this specific person, and I ain't gonna call his name. And he actually watched my show, actually, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never really want to bust dude out like that, but I told him straight face to face, like, bro, I don't rock like that, so me and you can't never be friends no more. You know what I'm saying? We can't never be friends no more. Like, that's your life, though. You know what I'm saying? And we was in prison, and when them boys come to Callahoola, he be at the front with Rico. You know, Crazy Rico.
Crazy, they got a few Ricos.
Rico stayed on Pontoc, had the big sister named Keisha.
No, I don't know him.
They be at the front of that door. Ooh, there go them boys. There go them boys. There they go. There they go. Waiting on them to release them boys back there. Yeah.
Yeah, them dudes be like that from the street, I think.
Yeah, bro. I think so too, bro. You know,
you let somebody turn you out.
Man, so, man, a lot of these dudes go to prison, and I ain't gonna lie, bro, I'm gonna show you the video, bro. I ain't gonna really discuss it, you know what I'm saying, about Monkey, but I'm gonna show you the video, and you're gonna be like, man, this ain't the little dude we raised. This ain't the little dude we raised. Yeah, bro. I'm talking about he on the video, proud boy.
Man, I remember
proud
too.
Yeah, remember him, boy. The Monkey was smart. He was in the streets. He was, yeah, bro. Now yeah. I seen the video with my own too. This ain't something somebody told me. And he bragging. He got money. He got bitches. You know what I'm saying? This shit real. Watch him, man, bro. You gonna be like, The dudes in the rap game know it. They done made a whole song about it.
Yeah,
they made a whole song about it, and put the video in the song too. Bro, it's real though. But a lot of these little dudes, man, like the little dude, I think his name was Davion. He told him, man, when you go to prison, bro, hook up with this person, hook up with that person, bro. You won't be around like-minded people. So he sees some people that come from one of, you know, his cousin old hoods. You feel me?
Yeah.
So he's like, "They're my cousin."
He really ain't even must know.
Yeah, they're my cousin homeboy. They're my cousin homeboys. And I ain't about to put his business out in there like that. That dude wasn't built for no jail, bro. That dude, ever since I known him to get his little smoke or whatever, you know, have him a little job or whatever and do whatever. But I tried to tell him, bro, like, this ain't like the streets, bro. Don't do that shit, bro. You know, and some shit went down, and a lot of people, and one day me and him was around each other, and dudes brought it up. So I can still speak to you and tell you what's up, bro, because I ain't prejudiced like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was about to say that earlier when you was talking. Like, I ain't got nothing. I ain't got nothing against them. You know what I'm saying? That's how you choose to be. That's on. You know what I mean?
But real people, real dudes don't get a complex about it. If you know you don't rock like that. I see so many people get complexes.
Yeah,
like they scared, and this is like somebody gonna touch you, and you're gonna turn that way.
Yeah, that's on you.
You know,
that's how you want. You know.
And I made a point. Now I don't condone they advertising like the gay BCs and all that stuff like that. I don't condone all that shit. They putting this in Barnes and Nobles. I don't condone all that stuff. But I told people I ain't never watched a show, a commercial, or nothing late at night advertisement. I didn't say yeah, oh, that's a Burger King commercial. I want a hamburger. But I ain't never watched one of them say, yeah, man, I want some dick, man. I want some dick, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember the first time. Was it the first or the second time I went to the parish, man? And you know how you go on A-Wing?
Yeah.
They got the steel dough that put you online, right?
Yeah, right.
So it was me and another cat. It was a kind of young black dude. I can tell he wasn't like really built like that. So
yeah,
he had it. You know, you give your mattress. They had his mattress. I had mine or whatever.
Yeah.
So they about to put him on A1.
Yeah.
And they try to put that boy in the dough. And try to close the door. Man, that boy was bagging up so much, bro. I'm talking about the man was like this here pushing the door, trying to shovel me into the part. He just bust loose like,
yeah,
I ain't going there. Because they, you know how they do. They get to hollering and making noise and all that kind of stuff. They get to hollering, making all kind of noise. And he was so scared.
Fresh meat,
and he was so
right there.
Man, he was so scared. The guard trying to shove the door closed, and I'm talking about, man, I don't know how to do bust back through that door. So he let him chill for a minute. So I say, I grabbed my man. I say, so I'm going in there.
Panic attack.
So I said, so I'm going in there. I'm like, come on. He like, no, you going on A2. I'm like, come on. So I got mine, you know, they put me in. Then that next day, I saw him at Chow, man. That dude was sitting down at the Chow when he was eating his food, bro. People picking over on his plate, everything. I'm like, damn,
bro, I be telling,
I can only imagine what could have happened.
Yeah, hey, bro, I seen that they be having panic attack when you see all them big ass dudes back there. When you back there, and they putting noise. They trying to scare you. They trying to see what you really are. But they be taking dudes that's this small, putting them around big fucking monsters.
Yeah, people got buku time. Yeah, already waiting to go up the road.
Yeah,
everything.
That's why I say, bro, Louisiana is one of the prisons, and in different states is different because these dudes got gangs and shit like that. That's why I say you come to a prison in Louisiana, and I'm not saying you ain't gonna survive. I don't know what's your destiny. You know, I can't say. I'm just saying it's gonna be a totally different experience for you. You're gonna be like, wait, hey, we all COs there. Can they close that door, boy? You gonna check out this bitch. You better go. What they gonna tell you? Go beat the door down. You better go beat the door down. Hope they hear you.
That boy in there, man. That boy bust back through that door.
Yeah, bro.
Damn,
this shit is sick, bro. I'm telling you, man. Even Quasi, this dude, Lil Quasi, running around with everybody in the prison. Now I'm telling you, this is real shit. He running around with everybody in the prison. What's up, boy? What's up, my nigga? Oh, that's that boy. Oh, you in it, bitch? Oh, being super friendly. You know, dudes having push-up contests and shit. They doing push-ups and shit. He with them all day long. He just standing around these dudes getting their weight up the whole week long. So they'll usually be together playing games, playing cards, or telling jokes and driving each other, doing something. But these little group of dudes will always be together. One day, I come, you know, the shower be at the back. Yeah. I go back there to go take a shower or whatever. They all sitting on the little, you know, the phones right there, the iron benches. They in the TV up there. They sitting on the little bench. I go back there. They all joking and driving each other. They talking about each other mamas, uncles. They ain't nothing off limits. They just talking about it. So I knew it was a play when every last one of y'all got mad at this dude when he started driving y'all. He wasn't even that goddamn funny. Y'all all got mad at this dude and beat this dude up. Now, just before this, dudes was driving on him. They call him the Beach and Meat Crew because them niggas be whacking out all times of the day. You feel what I'm saying? They was known for it. That's where the turn come. Man, you better put your slippers on. Your feet gonna get pregnant. That's where them nigga be in the shower, take a turn, shower, whacking out. You have to walk back in your cell. Them niggas in the bed whacking out. So nigga knew what that shit. When you whacking off like that, all you doing is building your sex drive up in prison. Niggas thinking it's actually calming your sex drive, but the more you actually jack off, when that shit wear off, you want sex even more. So them niggas beat this man up, and they all ran in this dude. They homeboy who they been with all week doing push-up games, driving contests, and they all ran in this man. They all ran in him. You know, and that's what dudes do back there. These dudes got 10, 15 years, bro. They ain't about to see no, they round hard legs all day. What you think they gonna do? What you think? These dudes will stick they fucking dick in the hole if they could. You know what I'm saying? It goes down like that, bro. And a lot of dudes that you know been back there doing. Now, let me tell you this. When you first go to prison, you got some warrants, you doing 60 to 90 days. You might run across some of it. But until you doing 5, 6, 7, even some dudes 2 years, you see a lot of that. And until you doing time like that, you probably ain't gonna be seeing all that. Because you could get through the 60 days and it'd be a good 60 days. Or you could catch a dude where money ain't dried up, ain't too much activity, ain't too much hustling going on. They left to their own vices. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna create something to do. They're gonna create something. I seen dudes get beat up just for something for dudes to do. Just for something for them to do. Little Doodoo, I see you, bro. What's up? Monochrome Soul. I see you. I appreciate the donation, baby. I appreciate you.
Well, come from court with some bad news and how the rec call.
See, I just did a story on that. Dudes get some bad news on that coming from court. Dudes get some bad news on their phone. Yeah.
Rec call.
Yeah. So what's something you encountered, like, you know what I'm saying? Like
I was fortunate enough not to really do no long Josephs, you know what I'm saying? Nothing like that.
Yeah.
I don't really have no, because
and you blessed, bro.
I kind of stayed to myself.
Yeah.
And a lot of people really knew me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
From the streets, but
yeah. Let me see your life. I gotta figure out what the hell I did with mine.
And really stayed to myself. But when I did go, I was on. Let me tell you how this happened too. How we're talking about dirty police. So the police stopped me one day, right?
Yeah.
I had the weed on me. So they got my ID and stuff, got the weed. Then he gonna take the weed and say it was around 12 o'clock. It was lunchtime. He said, well, we're gonna smoke this. He said, yeah, we're gonna smoke this. So he took the 5 blunts, gave my ID back, and they pulled off. Yeah.
Right.
Ain't give me no papers, no nothing. So I'm thinking I'm good.
Right.
So me and my cousin, we stopped at the store. I'm rolling the blunt up at the store. All I hear is, let me get that. I look to the side. It's a female officer, black lady.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that gray, black and white camouflage. She had that on. So I gave her the blunt, pulled me out the car. I'm thinking, I just got a blunt. I'm good. Run my name. I got a warrant. She said, you got a warrant? I said, what I got a warrant for? I got no warrant. So make a long story short, I get a warrant from when the police took the weed and gave my ID back. Ain't give me no paperwork, no nothing. Yeah.
Took the weed, bro. You know. Yeah.
And I had a whole warrant from that. That's why I ended up going to jail when I got busted that time. So I had to do them. I had to do 60 days, bro. So I had to do 60 days.
Marcus Holder. Appreciate the donation, baby. Appreciate you.
So I had to do 60 days for that right there. So when I was there, I just made me a stove big enough to hold me. And then, so dude that I did know from the street that ain't had nothing, I kind of blessed him, gave him cookies.
Yeah.
Coffee.
You're
like,
to hear. I appreciate you, sis. She said, G, you showing out. Appreciate you, sis.
So I gave him coffee.
I love you guys, man. We're for Savario. What's good, baby? Yeah, everything good. That's bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we was actually in the hood, like,
and they respected that. Man. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't had nothing when I made it there. So I looked out for a lot of dudes that were from Brookstown, Zion City, Glen Oaks, from my area.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Bro, and I get that, bro. Like some dudes you would do that for, bro. And some dudes, I seen a dude look out for everybody. Just he'll see little dudes come in. Man, hold on. I'm gonna tell this story. This happened in Callahoola. Dude come in. Dudes was coming in left and right. This dude name was Brock. You know what I'm saying? And this is a different Brock than you guys know. He coming in.
Brock.
You got a cousin named Brock?
Yeah, saying Amy.
Okay. So this dude, see these dudes coming in with nothing, and he'll look out for them. So he's looking out for the dudes coming in. Now, this particular whole week, we got transports coming in with these inmates, right? So he helping these little dudes out. These dudes pull them off into him. Yeah, bro, man, my people ain't answering the phone. He like, huh, man, take these cookies or something. And it's different things he giving them, right?
Yeah.
And it's a whole bunch of dudes. How about them same little dudes? And it was about 10 of them. He actually popped off some shit. How about them same dudes jumped him and robbed him?
Right.
Yeah, jumped him and beat this man in inches of his life with battery socks and everything. Soap socks, just pow, just beating this man senseless. Somebody who helped him. That's why I say I can immediately meet a person and know who can't be helped. I could talk to a dude and know, yeah, you the type of dude I wouldn't fuck with in life. I wouldn't fuck with nowhere. You know, it's those kind of dudes, you know, that ain't gonna amount to nothing in life. You could tell automatically, you know, just in the first couple seconds of talking to them. But I still try to reach out to all of them, you know, because I didn't live my life. Even though I tell these stories, I don't glorify this shit. Man, I'm a father, a grandfather, you know. I got a family, you know what I'm saying? I'm a whole different person now, bro. But I remember at a time, that's how I could relate to him because I didn't give a fuck. Like, I didn't care. I had no fear of nothing. It wasn't nothing about dying. Dudes was like, man, you gonna be dead. You ain't gonna be feeling nothing, man. It is what it is. They had nothing to live for. Just like the little dudes out right, they ain't got nothing to look forward to but death. When you got dudes that think like that, don't know outside them four corners, you can't stop the violence. You gotta come up with a different plan, bro. And I'm happy to have been a volunteer at a community center and help so many youngsters, and then getting out starting my own. You know, that shit is a blessing, bro.
I don't see how like a lot of them get into that beef to where you got to look over your shoulder everywhere you go. Your head got to be on the swivel 24/7. I couldn't live like that.
I couldn't live like that either, bro. You know, well, I ain't gonna say I couldn't because I live like that. You live like that, actually.
No, but I never had no beef.
Yeah, beef like that.
But yeah, you gotta keep your head on the swivel.
Being in the community, that anything can pop off at any given time. But we never robbed nobody. I wasn't out here robbing niggas and
to where you know somebody gunning for you. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, I get you.
That's what I'm saying. You know somebody gunning for you at any time. That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah, so you know, I never been that type of dude, you know what I'm saying, that'll actually go looking for no trouble and start no shit. I was always a dude with a brain, knew different ways to make money and knew how to play the game, and always, no matter what I did, I looked at it as a business.
Like the story we went to earlier, I'm telling you, go there, come out there about 5 o'clock. Yeah. Man, everybody get out the car, got a pistol on them.
Everybody get out there. And now Glen Oaks done changed so much. Remember back in the day how it used to be? Man, you couldn't walk down the street without seeing 100 people. That all day long, the streets are filled. They at Cat House, they at Frank House, they at Uncle Ann in them house. They at, man, you got people up and down. Then you go on Boomer, then you go on Richie. You know, Glen Oaks was a place, and it's still like that. Don't get me wrong. But what I'm saying is, back in the day, dude, you say, where you from, bro? What you doing around here? Bah, 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 beat your ass up and run you from around there. That's just how it was. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, when I came around there, I was fighting. Man, and this ain't me brag. I remember I beat Tamu brother Tim up. Then I beat Osani up. You know, then I was like, I told Lil Johnson to Jeremiah, I ain't gonna even put my hands on y'all, bro. I ain't gonna even do that. That's what I was known for. When I my first time moving over, I moved on 6275 Flag Street. I was with the foster dad that adopted me. That's where I met your brother at same house I met your brother at. DJ, HB, Kyle, them, who else? It was a bunch of them back in the day. Yeah. Leo, because Leo baby mama used to stay straight across the street. Yeah, me and him got
Marlon
into it.
Stayed over there.
Yeah, Marlon.
That matter of fact, that's Leo baby mama brother.
Yeah, Marlon, Tamala. Yeah. You know, that's why we had Malia alone. Anyway, it was just some bunch of misunderstandings. I'm their neighbor, you know what I'm saying? I can't tell nobody would, you know, stop looking for something, you know. That's just how shit was. But a lot of shit just happened. A lot of shit back in them times, things was crazy. A lot of things was happening. Then dudes used to hang out under the magnolia tree. Shit, I started bringing the gloves out because I had the boxing, the punching bag with the weights under my car porch. and I used to have 2 sets of gloves and the headgear. I bring that out every day and throw it in the yard. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they used to walk around there just because they knew that was happening. That's why you ask HB, you ask Kunta, any of these people, they'll be like, man, yes, that's used to go down all day.
We had the gloves in the jungle right there.
Yeah.
I remember. My partner, Lil Willie, his daddy, they called him, he dead now, God bless dead. They called him Cash Money Slim.
Yeah.
And I didn't know it at the time that he was a big timer until after he passed.
After he passed away?
Yeah, after he passed away.
Oh, he was with Cash Money now.
No, that was just his name.
Oh, okay. All right.
He did a thing.
You said big timer, so I thought you were saying
no, he
was just rolling.
Because after he died, he had a Harley, and they had put on the back of the Harley, R.I.P. Cash Money Slim. But he did his business out in Ville Platte. That's how he made Lil Willie,
right? Because
he was with Miss Carolyn.
Yeah. So yeah, man, I'm telling you, bro. I remember when. And I think at this time I didn't know Marquise at this time. Remember when Bud and them got shot? When Bud, all them had got Marquise came through there, they wanted to know rest in peace or whatever. You know, he actually went to jail for this though. Came through there and shot that bitch up because they had some shit going on with Midnight, with Bigum, and all that shit. When all that shit happened with Bigum, and man, I remember all that. That's why when people be telling them stories, I'm like, man, Marquise was my son, my oldest boy, goddaddy. You know, that like the studio, that's what I did. That's how I learned all this shit, being the engineer at Socket Studio, Dave Studio on what you call it. Road Dogg still out here doing that music shit.
Yeah, because Midnight was that's Fox who had riding with him.
Right, yeah, Fox, yeah. Then he started rolling with Maine, you know, Roosevelt. Matter of fact, Big Roosevelt, me, Floyd, Roosevelt was in Bridge City. Yeah. You know, I was on Brown Hall. I was on long term. So, you know, I remember like all them, bro. Most of them dudes I knew when I came to Glen Oaks already. Then a lot of them didn't know who I was or whatever. And you know, that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna check you to find out who you are. You know, and now let me tell you, Mall City was different. Mall City dudes, when I moved back there, they was already toting guns and befriend you, giddy you all up, and take you to an abandoned apartment and rob you. Mostly dudes getting shot and killed, you know, because that's what they did Pretty Boy back there. They did Pretty Boy that shit. Pretty Boy was on back there. They robbed that man and they killed that man, you know. So it's like each hood, you got to get to know it, or they're going to crowd your ass, you know. They had a few of them that'll fight you straight up, but the majority of the time, they'll pick a fight with you so they all can jump your ass. You know, every hood was different that I stayed in. Like I said, having a single mother, man, we just moved around, you know. So I was just staying from hood to hood. So I knew a lot of people in those hoods. But I ain't never been no shady dude. Like when dudes see me just like you see me today, I ain't never been evil towards you or no shit like that. We've been cordial. You ain't never been evil towards me. If you don't do shit like that, you feel what I'm saying? You could go anywhere. I'm not saying I'm the baddest and toughest man in the world. That ain't never what I'm trying to portray. And that's what a lot of these youngsters trying to portray. I gotta be real like this music video.
No, Dixon was like that bad coming up. You get crowded quick. Over there in Dixon. I remember some girls tried to jump me back when I was there. They sent me to store to go get some Kool-Aid. So my mom used to always have card parties and stuff. Back in the day, card parties was real good. And they just sent me to the store to get some Kool-Aid. It was like about 4 girls trying to crowd me.
Try to jump your ass.
I swear.
They tried to put the punches on my boy. Man, that's messed up, bro. Dunskin, what's up, Dunskin? What it do, baby? Kevin Lathorpe in the building. Man, I see all you guys, man. I'm happy y'all coming in here, man. Yeah, we just shooting the breeze, man, catching up, man, because I'm telling you, this dude was right in the heart of it, and the funk of it, like, you know, Stank Pot. Tell us something about Stank Pot, who that is. A guy named Stank Pot.
Yeah, Stank Pot, man. Stank Pot was good people. He was on
a big millionaire.
Time. Yeah, he was doing his thing. You know, he had his little posse, you know what I'm saying? He looked out for him, took care of him, took him places. Did a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, took him to the BET Awards, bought everybody, took him to Emmett's to go get jewelry and chains. This man was a millionaire in the hood from hustling. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm gonna tell y'all the story when I met the man. that this man did all this shit for everybody, and everybody themselves told me their story. How Stink Pot threw him something, put him on. How they, he bought him cars, he gave him pounds on top of pounds. He did everything he was gonna do. And then when I meet this man, all these other people on, but this man just getting back out of jail, and he down on his ass, and neither one of these dudes give him a helping hand. Never give him a helping hand.
It was his own circle, though.
His own circle. You right. His own circle. The ones he helped never even. Keith Smith Cameron, I appreciate the donation. Never gave him bang gang Tay. What's sound, baby? Never gave him a helping hand. Circle. And this man ended up, I guess, he wallowed in his own self-guilt and self-pity and got hooked on that shit. And he crashed. He ended his life like that. He crashed into a pole. Ended his life. Did he die that night, or did he OD?
No, they found him, I want to say, in his grandmother's house. Either I didn't hear that it was his grandmother's house, and then somebody told me it was that little trailer he built behind the house.
That's where he was staying, in that little trailer.
Yeah, the one
because he had his house right there.
The one he built behind.
It was around about the flood time.
Behind his baby mama now.
Yeah,
People house that he bought from them.
Yeah. So I remember that, bro. I gave the dude a helping hand. I was like, bro, shit. And at that time, I'm like, man, it's 2016. I'm like, man, shit, I ain't got much, man. But, man, bro, I heard the stories about you. So when I met you, I know the stuff you telling me real because everybody else. Bunny Baby 79. I see you, Miss MJ. What's up? Angie Maleko. I see you, Miss G.
I remember white boy, what it was? White boy, Ronnie. Died in his house.
Yeah.
And was in there so long. They say his dog had started eating
him.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, when they found him.
Damn.
Yeah, when they found him, say his dog had started
eating on his flesh.
Yeah, start eating his
damn
because he was rotten.
Bro, that fentanyl and shit, bro. And that shit powerful, bro. Like David. You remember David? White boy David?
Yeah.
Who used to do all the air conditioning and stuff? Yeah, bro. That man, his brother came home from jail. His brother had been in jail all that time for years and years upon years. So his brother came home. David was doing good, but his brother came and took him to fix somebody's air conditioner, and they went in the room and did that H or whatever. So David ended up seeing this, and because David smoked that crack, so he wanted some of that H, and then got some from a dude. Went home, and they found him like this in his bathroom, balled up and dead in his bathroom. Yeah, bro.
I mean, when we was working, I was doing electrical work in New Orleans one time when they was building University Medical Center.
Okay.
And they had this dude, and I guess he had wanted something. So a dude from New Orleans had got him something one day, right?
Right.
And they had the hospital got a float. I guess all the tanks with the oxygen and all that different stuff be held there. It's a flow that you don't go on. Just number big old tanks that hold all that kind of pressure and you know what I'm saying, all that liquid, all that different stuff or whatever. And I guess he hit it on that flow and he died, and the dude took his money out of his pocket and everything and then drug him behind there, and they shut the job down, man. They ain't find him until like about 5, 6 o'clock that evening. We looking all over the head, everybody looking all over the whole hospital farm. Man. But because ain't nobody think to go on that flow because it wasn't no flow like with no hospital rooms on or nothing. Yeah. It was just a flow that just got tanks, like I say, that held like the oxygen and all the different things like that in. You know what I'm saying? Damn. And that's where they found them at. Yeah.
Found them right there.
And I had met that dude like 2 days before that. We ate lunch together.
Man, do you know from over there off of Perimeter, Big Lex the Fingerer? They called him that Big Lex the Fingerer. I knew him in jail. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I knew him in jail. They call him Big Lex the Fingerer, but I think his name might be Alexis or something like that. I don't know.
A lot of people had to see their face.
Yeah, they call him Big. He was a big red dude. When I seen him last, now he got shot in his front yard and killed. But when he was in jail, he used to literally beat dudes up and make them bend over and finger them, and then make them finger themselves. That's why they call him Big Lex the Fingerer. Man. And I seen dudes hanging with this dude and they know nothing about him. But they knew him from the streets. He wasn't rocking like that in the streets. But they knew him from the streets, and he was rocking like that in the streets. So I seen what his name is, Donnie. What Donnie? Shit, come on.
Who? What Donnie? Which one? Dewey.
No, Don
One.
Don
That's
Juan.
Dewey. We count Don Juan or Dewey for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
He was hanging with the dude. I called him when he had that green station wagon.
Yeah.
I called him and was like, "Hey, bro, you know what your dude be doing, huh?" He was like, "No." I say, "Man, dude was fingering dudes in their booty while he was in jail." He was like, "No, man, no." He stopped fucking with dude right then and there. He was like, "Bro, you the second person told me this." Telling you, you can ask him. That nigga tell you. I put him on it. I was like, "Yeah, he was fingering niggas in their booty, man, making them bend over and get out. He ain't doing it. Get out. I ain't do that."
I heard all kind of
crazy
stories,
bro.
I don't like to relay on sometimes.
Yeah,
bro. I heard a lot of crazy stories.
But the reason why I do it so these kids know it ain't all about fighting and pulling your weapon that goes on when you get in prison.
Well, I heard
the harsh reality of
my cousin. You asked me about my cousin. Cousin there, when he was locked up.
Yeah,
in Tallulah back in the day. They had a dude from New Orleans in there. He was a young dude, but he was a killer. He was a killer on the street.
I told him about CD.
And the dude was a killer on the street. He was from New Orleans, but in there he couldn't fight because he was just used to using his gun or whatever.
Right.
So man, they had a dude. They called him Country Boy. They say big old dude named Country Boy. And say they'll be playing dominoes. Say Country Boy, make the dude from New Orleans come over there, bro, and actually bend over while they at the domino table. And actually be shoving his finger in the dude's ass, bro. Yeah. And say my cousin said they had to tell him, "Man, won't you stop, man?" And he had to clean his fingers off before and go wash his hands before he can start back playing dominoes.
Oh,
and say my cousin said he said, "Man, what you do if you?" He said, "Man, I'll kill all y'all."
Yeah.
And my cousin ain't never fuck with the dude. He was just Country Boy, the big dude that would be doing that. But I guess it's guilt by association. You know what I'm saying? He said, "Man, my cousin said, man, what you do if you saw us on the street?" Said, "Nigga, I kill all y'all."
Oh, y'all. Yeah. Hey, bro, I'm telling you, Sharita, old man, bro. Seeing her, she hugged up, they tongue kissing like, he used to be eating Punk's booty. Oh, I ain't mean to say that word, but he been doing that, eating their booty.
And the dude, he ain't there. He probably hear the story and probably be like, "Man, that's me they talking about." I won't like to relate. You know what I'm saying?
But hey, bro, I be up on it. I'm shit, man. If you ain't want that shit to come out, you shouldn't have been doing it. That's why I tell dudes, I don't have a problem with the dudes that's open and doing this shit. I got a problem with the dudes that do shit and try to hide.
Yeah.
Them the ones I got a problem with. If you ain't doing that and you don't want to be known for that, stop the shit, bro. Because them same dudes, a dude to come there ain't got much time at all. And now you done turn this man out. Bro, this shit is so common, bro. Like, you got a bunch of men having a big old ass slumber party.
Yeah, you got some places you go to, they don't tolerate that. You try to force yourself on somebody that don't want, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nah, they'll actually hurt you.
Yeah.
And because they got people that's in there like that. Like, won't you go and fuck with one of them? Why you want to try to make somebody a woman that's a man, you know what I'm saying? When they got punks in here, go play with one of them.
Go play with one of them.
Yeah,
we can't use that word.
Well, my bad. I'm sorry.
I said it too. It's all good.
Yeah, I said it too.
But I get you. I get you. I'll try to cut it out on YouTube studio because they're gonna take the video down.
I'm sorry.
But no, it's all good.
But they got jails like that, or prisons like that, though.
Yeah, they do. They got prisons like that, man. Like I said, about Lil Rico, bro. Like Lil Rico was known for that, bro. Like, I ain't the only one that knew this. Everybody who was getting out, they knew the same thing. He be waiting on them boys to get off their transport. At the front of that door, they peeping through the glass. There they go. Hey, they come. Oh, they got some bad ones. And these straight dudes coming up in here. Some of them probably was already like that or whatever, but the majority was straight. They say that boy Rico had some long reach and was knocking them boys out with them retarded licks. Knocking them out and getting on top of them and humping them before they even wake up. Yeah. This is something that's been widely spreaded and told, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because
you can't judge a book by it because they got some boys that'll put them hands on you too. Bro. That's choose to be like that, but still can handle their business too.
Bro.
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
Don't get it twisted.
Baby Charles, who they talking about? Baby Charles was one. You ain't gonna play with Baby Charles. Like Baby Charles, he conformed like that, but Baby Charles put them hands on you, like literally bang you up. And me and Baby Charles were cool. Baby Charles and saved me a couple times. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Like I got mad love for him because he ain't hiding what he was.
I grew up with a Baby Charles. I ain't seen him in years. He's a
Baby
kind
Charles?
of red dude.
Huh? No, Baby Charles dark.
Oh, this dude. I
This
knew one
Baby Charles dark.
Dude.
He dark.
Yeah.
He dark. He used to have like a little
I was about to say,
even haircut.
Yeah, I don't think the Baby Charles I grew up with. Nah,
Yeah.
he probably out there hurting somebody.
Wait, what Charles you talking about? Because I knew another Charles, Baby Charles too.
He was short and red, bad. He was bad as Bob.
Oh no, I thought you were talking about Charles Selvage.
He was bad.
Oh,
bro.
but look, we go back
into something. I hadn't seen him until I was probably about 12 though.
Yeah, but I ain't known that Charles to mess around like that. He was a straight up dude, you know what I'm saying? He was straight dude. That one, he was about his business, you know. That Charles, you know. So I clear that up. That Baby Charles and that Charles is two different Charles. Now I knew some dudes that was about their business. You know, when they come through the door, they getting down to business. They got dudes that just meet up. Yeah, man, yeah. So you was hollering at Glen Oaks and Zion City shit. You know what I'm saying? Because remember, Glen Oaks and Zion City, they live right across the highway from each other and can't stand each other. They in the club fighting. They meet up in jail, they fighting. They meet up at the grocery store with their baby mamas, they fighting.
A lot of times it was certain ones too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They got a lot of people
but that's every hood like that, you know.
They got dudes that I fool with real tough from Zion City.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now look at
and they had some that I did get into it with, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like certain ones, you know.
Yeah. Because Banks and Scotlandville, look at how every time they couldn't go to a club together. At first thing, boom, 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 the whole club tearing it down. Then next thing you hear, boom, boom, boom. I remember the night Tiger got killed at 504, Club 504. Because remember back in the day, our area code used to be 504.
Yeah.
You know, then they changed us to 225. Yeah. Our area code used to be 504. Yeah. You know, so we had Club 504.
Before New Orleans got
it
really was.
Bro, so I just
theirs was 226 back then.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it was.
So things that changed up. That's why I tell them prison is different, but it's still when you go to that old building, like I said, I ain't spent too much time in them new dorms. You know what I'm saying? I remember the old building. When you go on that line, they close that big steel door on your ass. The CO ain't back there with you. You on that line. And right under there, if you on K2, you got K1 right under you.
All that shut down now, I think, dude.
What? The old building?
Yeah.
Let me see. I was just in K. I was just on K again, and I think this but I ain't stay there. I just went on some warrants, you know what I'm saying, some old traffic tickets. But this was right after the flood.
Oh, so, it been the flood been a minute now.
Yeah, the flood been a minute. Yeah. So it was right after the Great Flood, they call it.
That's probably when they shut it down after not too long after the flood.
Yeah. So I had just went back there, and it was the same way.
That's why they shut down, because it was so
nigga put tissue paper on the air vents. You wear it, put the tissue paper up there,
and infested with spiders.
Yeah, bro. Like I seen dudes make weapons out of toilet tissue, make them bitches like that, and that paper get hard. If you keep casting that paper get hard.
And that's how people, when you go, like people can tell who you will, because say when you come in, somebody see you before you see them, they gonna send stuff to you.
Yeah.
And like the trustee gonna be like, man, you such and such. Be like, yeah, man, your home sent you this here.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So people online already see that, like, well, damn, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, I'm about to tell you a real story.
Yeah.
Is you Kenny Devin? Let me see your name. Bald head, Devin.
My uncle is married to his auntie.
So I go to the parish. I'm on Dan at this time. I go to the parish. Me and my little brother actually got pulled over at the mobile. And, you know, he had like 41 bench warrants. Like, not 41 bench warrants, but tickets, like different things he had. And he never took care. But they was letting him go. They never locked him up. So I'm in my little, I had a Kia of money at the time. Cherry Coke color. I don't know if you remember that car. It was that Cherry Coke car I had. It was a Kia.
Yeah.
But it was a big bike. Almost looked like a Jaguar or Benz or something. But it was just a Kia. So anyway, we come across the street where me and you went just today at that mobile station. We got pulled over there. So I only had one goddamn bench warrant, like some ticket shit. You know, I hadn't paid for a long time. They say, since I'm gonna take him, I might as well take you in, you know. So if he wouldn't have the bench warrants, he would let me go. Yeah. So anyway, he take us both to jail. They put me online. Guess who already online? For one, they got both. The dude that shot his girlfriend in the eye and killed his girlfriend.
Right.
He don't want to give me the Mac. Me and him had that fight. We fighting. So, I'm literally laying on the iron thing. I wasn't even gonna trip. But your cousin, baldhead Devin, came over there. He gave me some shit when I first got back in there. He told me, man, hey bro, you can phone this bitch here into a weapon. Cause I don't know if you ever seen your cousin in jail. Like that boy a whole different person. That boy, they're a maniac. That boy, they're a maniac.
Yeah, I just feel
yeah,
on the streets.
yeah,
The same way.
he was more jokative and funny on the streets, but he was about his business. But in prison, yeah, he a totally different dude.
He got mad, but about a couple weeks
ago.
Hey,
Andrew, what's up? I see her say, geez, Ed.
He got mad a few weeks ago behind the situation, man. And the boy had tears in his eyes. He got so hot.
About what?
Cause he got his own dog business where he sell them bullets. Yeah. Where he sell them bullets, dogs. Right? Yeah. So a woman dog ended up coming up missing, and somebody that smoked hard or whatever tried to put it on him. When all the while they got this smoker hanging in their yard or whatever the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And word got back to him that the people supposed to think he done took the dog. Now he done went over there and had been smoking weed with them and everything, chilling. He like, man, what I look like coming back if I took your dog and I'm smoking weed with you and everything? That be, you know what I'm saying? That make me fake. I ain't even cut like that. You know what I'm saying? And man, cuz had tears in his eye. He got so hot.
Yeah.
But he went check the
I remember he beat CD man, CD dude up.
Yeah.
What's the dude is? The white boy selling CDs had a mouth full of goals. He said Kim and he said
which one? I can't think of his name.
He used to sell the DVDs and the CDs with the white. He had like a white old school. Was it white with a burgundy top or was it?
No, man, you bullshit.
Yeah, Devin beat him up.
James.
I don't know his name.
With the white dude with the gold.
Yeah.
That's my cousin HB sister. She got kids by him.
Bro, Devin, boom, 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 boom. Drop that man. Yeah. That man got up, Devin hit him again. Boom. Yeah, Devin beat that boy up bad.
Yeah.
Beat that boy up bad.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's James.
Then that boy got to coming.
That's
James.
He
was trying to do something. He had to look on his face like this. Devin hit him in that.
Yeah, that's James.
Hey, bro, let's stop it. He said, hey, bro, let's stop it. And Devin said, I ain't stopping nothing. You jacked me, man. I stood out there with them CDs all day.
That's when he put the other white dude up there to sell CDs.
And probably
yeah.
Because I'm talking about Devin be the one up with the gold.
Yeah, he was up there first.
Yeah, okay.
He was the first one up there. Yeah. Then after he made a little money after a while, then he bought his cousin up there. So that's probably why he bought his cousin up there. That must have happened. Yeah, but James,
Felicia Grant, I see you.
Yeah.
I see you.
Yeah, he got biracial kids with my cousin sister. Yeah.
Everybody's saying them notifications. That's why it's taking everybody so long to get up in here. And then people saying YouTube cutting them off. Like, in the middle of the lives, they say YouTube just cutting them off the lives. A lot of people been emailing me about that. Yeah. So somebody told me to do something. And then it said, tell them to erase their YouTube and reinstall it and put the alerts for all and not personalized and things like that. So I was going to, try to do some things myself, but, things keep coming up and got to put boots on the ground, But, man, my biggest thing now is trying to help these youngsters, bro, because I didn't watch my share of these youngsters either coming there and getting turned out or getting flunked out or join these dudes and be around actually getting into shit, hurting dudes that's just trying to do their time and go home. Some dudes trying to better themselves.
Yeah, and then all of that, once you do put around there and you catch a charge, say you catch a charge, whatever.
Yeah.
Now your jacket or your record messed up. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you do try to want to get a job. Certain places don't want to hire you.
Don't want to hire.
Now you got to get that. Now you got to get that expunged. That takes time. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I was telling you that happened to me. I was blessed to get it expunged. What the thing that he's talking about, I was blessed to get that. Yeah. But I still got some things that I just couldn't get off. I the things that was taken off was the things that I needed off. That was, but I ain't gonna lie. By the time I did all that, bro, I had to start my own business, bro. By the time they had to happen, I ain't gonna lie, but I'm still blessed for it though. It's a lot of people that don't even happen for. People don't even see no favor in. I run across so many people that say they see so many good things inside of me and they just want to help me. It's a shame, bro. And I'm blessed for that, you know. So I don't know, bro. Like I said, that's why I try to help people as much as I can, you know. But people abuse that shit too.
Yeah, they do.
They abuse
I'll
that
tell you
shit
about
too.
that earlier.
Yeah, they abuse that too.
Yeah.
You know.
Take kindness for weakness, bro.
So we're gonna do the Ronnie Black thing, bro. You can tell some of these wild ass stories and different things that go on, bro. Open that Ronnie Black YouTube, man.
I'm gonna have to, bro.
You Ronnie Black?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, bro. Do that Ronnie Black, man. Do that thing, bro. But yeah, so
now that bring him into it because I got a wild family, bro. We have some family functions, bro. I'm talking about some gatherings, bro. And
I'm telling you, people will actually, and I know that you one of the ones that really be out in the community.
I do a lot of traveling too, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, be out in the community helping the youngsters, you know, because that's basically what it's about.
Like I told you about that cruise, I'm gonna give them another chance. We're gonna go back in November.
Yeah.
I see if they redeem themselves.
Yeah, so tell me about that, about the cruise,
man.
and y'all be able to watch, you know, this too, because he actually sent me a video. I was actually supposed to edit the video and show you guys the video. You know, he just sent me a video or whatever. So I got the video, but we just decided to go live or whatever. So
no, it was just we were on the cruise, bro, and you know, you get on there, you wait for your luggage or whatever.
Yeah.
Unless you make it late. Then you just roll your luggage on. But anyway, they had a bad smell on the cruise. You know what I mean? It smelled like doo-doo, basically. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to use the
whole
word.
Cruise?
Dude, it's like it was off and on. You know what I mean? Like you get like a whiff of it. And I thought I was tripping. And I was gonna get on the elevator to go to the Lido deck. That's where the pool and the restaurants and everything at. Yeah. And they had this older cat, black man. I say, man, I'm not tripping. Like I smell. He say, no, brother, you not. He's like, no, brother. Not. Yeah, that's what he say, no, brother, you not. That's doo-doo.
Damn, bro.
Yeah,
hey,
bro.
Man, because see, you know, I always been kind of, I ain't gonna, you know, say fearful to take a cruise, man. I ain't never just put my life in nobody's hands, but Miss G won't do it, and I think we gonna do it pretty soon. But I don't want to get on one that's smelling like shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
But that was the first time. Now that was the third time I cruised. That was the first time it happened. That's why I say I'm gonna try to see if they redeem themselves.
Yeah,
going back in November.
Go again.
Yeah, we're going in November.
To fix that. Yeah. What cruise line that is?
That was Carnival.
It was Carnival.
Yeah, that was what boat that was? The one out of New Orleans, Valor.
Valor. Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Damn. Yeah, man, that's crazy. But I damn sure don't want to get on there and then it's like that. You know what I'm saying?
The one we left out of the Miami, what boat that was? I can't think of the name of that one. That was the one where I told you where the dude went overboard. He was drunk, but he ended up being a lifeguard.
Right.
He tread water for like 13 hours.
Oh,
until they found him.
Damn, I heard about that. Y'all heard about that? The dude that fell off the boat. It was a while ago.
Yeah, a while ago.
Yeah, he fell off the boat and he treaded water that whole time.
In the Gulf of Mexico.
That's the type of shit that worries me, bro. They didn't know the man had to fall off the boat.
Yeah, they knew it. They sounded the alarm once he fell, but you gotta think about it. You in the Gulf now, and all your own thing above water is like you pretty much your head.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
So wait,
and then
they didn't go back for him?
No, the boat ain't gonna stop.
Oh,
hell no.
No,
the boat is not gonna stop. If you go overboard, you think they're gonna stop the boat right then? Only people that pay money, no, they're gonna call the coast. They're gonna call the Coast Guard. That's what they do. They call the Coast Guard. Let the Coast Guard deal with it.
Oh, I appreciate that, Angie Maleko.
Yeah, they call the Coast Guard.
I appreciate that.
The Coast Guard find you and bring you to the next port you're going to.
Damn.
And then you get back on the boat. Yeah, they're gonna, they're gonna get you medical treatment, and then you get back on the boat. So that's what he did.
Damn, bro.
He got back on the boat in Cozumel.
Samuel Swain, what's up? New Jack checking in for sure, New Jack. But you in Georgia, bro? You in the GA? What's up?
I just think it was a coincidence that he happened to be a lifeguard and go overboard. I think he might have been want to test himself or something. I don't know.
Oh, it worked. Miss G told me how to fix the notifications and it worked. Miss Mdale. Well, shit, share it with everybody, cause man, bro, we got some things coming up. Like I told y'all, I've been telling y'all about it, but you know, like I said, I'm a real person. I'm bringing my real life, so I'm still dealing with life day by day. I never really consider myself as a YouTuber and different things like that. Like I do this, but that ain't what I'm what I classify myself as. Because I'm aiming for a specific goal. Now, this thing that turned out, we New Jack Crew worldwide, that turned out like that, bro. And I love my people, you know what I'm saying? So this is why I do a lot of other things as well, and then plus we going back through the hood, guys. When everybody come out, we're gonna talk to some of them people, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know a lot of people. Joker know a lot of people. Like, we gonna do some things, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna give y'all the Sergeant Larry interview, along with some other interviews, and some of them gonna have y'all cracking up rolling, and some of them is downright sad. You know what I mean? Just downright sad. I got a lot of different other interviews too with guys that I done ran into besides the ones y'all have seen on the channel already. Other guys I done ran into, New Jack. I got all these things, but some of the guys are from where we ended it off on the season we ended it off on now. Some of those guys that I mostly got their interviews, they coming up, and a lot of people talking about, man, yeah, we ain't gonna be seeing Beast Finnegan for a while. We ain't gonna be seeing him for a while. But that dude there, I don't know, he was a pretender. He want to work with some kids, and the whole time, bro, that was so serious, bro. I seen that dude go back to prison, bro. Y'all was letting this man coach y'all kids on Little League, bro. Bro. And this man,
what he did,
man, this man was bro, in jail. He used to violate boys, and then he came home. He was violating kids.
Man.
Yeah, and other things, bro. I just really got the story, and these people, and I tried to tell them they was arguing with me. I say, man, y'all worry about me leaving this bitch. Y'all should be worried about this man right here. Like, bro, my heart is all for the kids, so I'll risk whatever. Like, man, this man is not who y'all think he is. I'm trying to tell you that, but some people you can't tell nothing. They gonna want to believe what they won't believe. So now you had to see the hard way, and I hate that it had to happen to a child, but it is what it is.
Yeah, you can't trust your kids with anybody, man.
Phyllis Jackson Husky and my bro AJ, man. I just told you about that Michigan. We heading out to Michigan, bro. I can't wait, bro. So we're gonna be heading out there soon. We ain't got nothing but a couple more days or whatever. Season 1 was my favorite season. The beginning of the fishing expedition. Hot mama, big booty ass boy, that baby right there. Bunny baby, yeah. Me and somebody actually was watching it over together. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to do like a little watch party, like put all the episodes together and let them play one after another nonstop. Just cut the ending out where I end the episode at, and just let it play nonstop, and we all watch it together. And I talk through some things like telling you where these people are at. I also wanted to do that around about the interview time, so these people can actually watch it with us, and you can ask questions. That's some things I got in the work. My brain always,
you got to keep it
brain always rotating. So I'm trying to think of the best way to do these things. So yeah, those are things that's spinning around in my head. Big K, what's up? So yeah. Tony Washington, what's up, baby? Oh, you talking about Lako? Man, bro. Joy got fired up, man. Joy got fired up. Not Joy who I told you jumped me in the parish. Not that Joy. Another Joy. I told y'all about Joy. Joy got fired up, man. They lit him up on Air Scott. They shot him up on Air Scott. Joy was doing tattoos, trying to make money, and he ended up going to some drug dealer's house and doing their tattoos, and some dudes decided to rob them drug dealers and fired Joy up in there with them. They killed the whole house. Damn. Yeah, they killed the whole right there on Air Scott when we was about to turn down. Yeah, they killed all of Michael Campbell. I appreciate the donation. Appreciate you. They was gonna fire him up, So it's sad, bro. It's sad. Him and Kunta had got tight.
I was just about to ask you about Kunta, man. You ain't hear from him?
I ain't heard from him, man. The first when you told me he was back in jail, back at the parish, bro. Like, When I talked to him is when I seen him at the store with what you call a man purse, and it's full of shit.
Yeah,
that be full of shit. He out there with the rod on him too. You know what I'm saying?
They probably been shipping from the Paris.
Yeah. He going back to Natchitoches. Yeah. I think because that boy was in the feds.
Yeah,
that boy was in the feds. He did his state time, and then he went to the feds. So yeah, that was crazy. Hear about him, and somebody else told me about a couple more people. RJ back in prison. Yeah. He was telling me a lot of different people that was back in prison and things. Bro, I didn't know Pony gone. I ain't know that.
Yeah.
I ain't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, niggas say they gave Pony something, man.
I forgot who that was. Tell me, somebody went to the feds for some bullets. It was some kind of ammo they had.
They had, damn.
Yeah, they had bullets in their pocket.
And they went back to the feds.
Yeah.
But you do that if you're a convicted felon.
They're in the feds right now.
You can't have ammunition nor the gun.
Yeah.
And you go to the feds for that. I thought you were saying somebody that just had some bullets that never been in prison or nothing.
No.
Okay, yeah, that happens. Yeah, that real, man. You convicted felon, get caught with a firearm or ammunition, you're going back to prison. You're going to do 56 months, 5 years or so, somewhere in there close in that range. You're going to do that time. So, but yeah, it's like, and I'm just giving y'all things that circle around about me and his time. They popping in my head. That's why I'm kind of freelancing a lot of this shit, off the dome. But man, a lot of little dudes that we knew, we watched grow up. A lot of them dudes then became famous with that music stuff, like Dante, Young Bleeder, True Beat Bleeder.
Yeah,
that shit saddened me to see him leave here like that, bro.
Yeah,
I actually put a video up here with him as a little boy, him, Coco, all of them in the back of my video dancing and things like that.
Trey, little cousin.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. That's Keisha kids.
Yeah,
that's Von Trey. That's a lot for y'all who didn't know. That's Von Trey. Is it his nephews or his cousins? His cousins. Because it's his Keisha and his mom and sisters.
Yeah.
And Nan. That's all their sisters. Nan, Clara. Yeah. I've been knowing them all my life. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, things is crazy. What's happening? Ski sliding. What's happening, baby? All the way from Sweden. What's up? I heard it be going down there, man. All in the UK.
Yeah, I be checking the UK out.
Yeah, bro.
UK out. Yeah, they wilding over there. Yeah, I be checking the
Son
UK
of Sam, what's Sam, baby? Everything good with me? Everything good. Brandon Belton, what's up? I don't mean to be looking over you guys. It's just stuff coming to my head, and I told you guys we're gonna have about a 2-hour live or whatever. But come to the AT. Oh, okay, music. Derek Bird for sure, bro. For sure, DJ Bird. I'm sorry. What's that, bro? What's up? Fam been on here representing lately. Michael Campbell, what it do, baby? Yeah, man. I'm just seeing, some of the things that's happening now. Imagine all these stories I told y'all. Put this in your head. Now imagine a good schoolboy. He going to school, he working, he just didn't go pay his tickets. Didn't go pay his fines and fees for driving, had a temp tag too long. He got insurance, but the car ain't registered, so he still got a temp tag. Imagine them taking him to jail and putting him on the line, and because the parish packed, shipping him to another prison. Imagine what's going to happen to him. He ain't coming out the same. Whether he's seeing a whole bunch of violence or what he's seeing, he's not coming out the same. But you got to think of how great is the risk for some fines and fees. And you probably can find an adult like me that'll say, man, I'm going to pay your fines and fees, bro. I'm going to pay that for you. And let them go and don't mess their life up. Because they got dudes that's waiting to prey on dudes like that. Hey, your mom and them going to send you some money and shit. You going to make commissary? Yeah, man, you're going to be my little bro right here. That's what they do. Yeah, say little bro. Come here, little bro. Nigga be in there. Pick me, little bro. That's what dudes do. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. They do, and you can't blame a lot of them dudes because they hurting. Their families ain't sending them nothing. They hurting in that bitch. They hurting. Ain't getting no can't make commissary, can't make no phone calls, ain't got no stamps, ain't got none of that shit. They hurting right now. So so what y'all doing is taking good kids that was raised up in church that know right from wrong and putting them around a bunch of people that all they think about is evil all day. You know, that's why I'm fixed on this and here because of what's happening. Man, I know.
I got a little cousin, man, that got locked up for some tickets, man.
Tickets,
he's definitely not like that. But luckily, he was able to get out real quick. Though.
Real quick, bro.
Yeah.
My mama, a good friend of my mama, God rest my mama's soul, but a good friend of my mother. 3 of her kids was in the car together. One of them had a ticket for having a bicycle with the license on the bicycle stretched off.
Yeah.
They took him to jail for that. Took him to jail for that.
So it was stolen bicycle.
This boy had just made 18. Never been no juvenile, no nothing. He ain't never lived in the hood before. These dudes, they lived in a you know where they lived at, what you call that? Shenandoah? That's where they stayed at the time of him locked up, and they stayed in another good neighborhood in Park Forest before that.
Speaking of Dalvin, what it was, incident happened, Jeff, you were talking about Jeff. Jeff gave Dalvin a bike. Told Dalvin somebody gave him the bike because he did some yard work for him.
Yeah.
And the whole time the person that him used the bike, and Dalvin stayed on the bike because Jeff told him, yeah, they gave me the bike because I cut their grass or whatever. So Dalvin at the store, the dude pulled up, man, that's my bike. What? And Dalvin like, man, see, that could have got cute
over that bicycle.
Behind this bicycle, Jeff, you told me somebody gave you this bike. And you told me, you know what I'm saying?
Right, over some shit that,
yeah.
Bro, see, that's why I say a lot of things happen. People don't realize it was just that simple. It wasn't no big conspiracy, dudes doing no shit in the hood. Something broke out in the hood because of misunderstanding. The dude Jeff I was telling y'all about when we riding through the hood gave his cousin a bicycle, say he cut some grass, and dude just told me he could have the bike. And a dude asked his cousin, why you on my bike?
Yeah, pulled up in the truck. I said, man, that's my bike.
Could have just pulled out a gun or anything. Or could have called Dalvin and do him something. You feel me? You never know how that situation will turn out.
Luckily, Jeff had to be walking across Greenway at the same time. The dude was in the truck. Dalvin, he looked back. Hey, Jeff, man, come here. Man, then what you told me? And Jeff, yeah, man, I said.
You ever seen him come home from prison?
Oh,
Jeffrey Clark.
What you mean, like
that boy?
Oh yeah, you can tell Jeff cut.
That boy is about 5'4".
But when I first met him, though, he had a look in his eye like
deranged.
Yeah. So he had a look in his eye like walk up smiling and stuff.
Yeah.
Walk up up to the
what's
trap,
up, baby?
Smiling.
What he say? What's up, baby?
Yeah, like
that's his thing. What's up, baby?
Something right with you. Like he get excited
boy,
or something.
Boy, he do. That's why, hey, fist bump, boy. All right.
Yeah, like you get excited.
Yeah, fist bump, baby. Yeah, don't grab me, boy. I got a cousin that pull you like the Matrix. Like, damn, why you shaking my hand like that, bro?
Yeah, bro.
Calm down, nigga. You too excited. Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, even my own little brother. I don't just say something about one dude and don't talk. Man, they say my brother is in there like that. They say he like that. He like that, but my little brother got 76 years.
God damn.
Yeah, he in Angola now.
Damn.
Yeah, that nigga told me the story. I thought he had an orgy with some Mexican women. I didn't know you was taking it. And then when he left back out the window, he cut his ankle on the window. And he had never been to jail at this time. His first time going to jail, he got 76 years. He went, my mama had passed. They still had the house over there by Sherwood. My sister, because he never would leave a den, right? So my sister called the police because they had their boyfriends over there and all that stuff. It was a big old thing. And they came there and they found the book sack full of all the stuff from all these houses that were being broken in. So they took him in jail for that. And you know, when you go to jail, they take your DNA, they take your fingerprints, and yeah, and we looked on his bond, about to bond him out, and then they updated his charges. Yeah, shit was on there.
Yeah.
Facts.
Crazy.
Facts. And like I said, I cut my own brother loose, bro. Because I don't condone that shit. Like, bro, I don't care who you is.
Man,
I can care less who you is. You know what I'm saying? You moving like that, I can't mess with you. Like, because I don't stand for that. What I'm going to look like bringing, that's why I'm going to be cautious if I do interview some of these dudes who was doing shit like that up in there. I don't want to give you no platform. Now you on the internet messing with everybody kids. I'm bringing you on the platform, showing you how this shit work, and now you on here. I didn't just gave you a vast world of kids and weak people to go prey on. You feel what I'm saying? People don't realize how them kind of dudes think. Like, they ain't like me and you. They ain't like good level-headed dudes. They ain't like that. You open that gate up for them. You responsible for that.
Either. And they'll constantly go back because they don't want to register as no sex offender.
Right,
so they go back to jail, back to jail.
Yeah, bro. And people don't realize that, bro. They don't realize that they do this type of stuff. Like, when you bring a predator on your platform, what you done did is, he ain't about to leave no time soon. You done showed him a way that he could get money. So now, after he done did what he gonna do for the day, where you think his mind is? Where you think his mind at? He wondering, damn, get me some shit. You know what I'm saying? Them little perverted fingers gonna get to working.
Damn, he catfishing people in there.
Everything, catfishing people, everything. And nobody keeping up with him. You done brought him on here, but you ain't even keeping up with him. He all over the place. Now, this person have him on. This person have him on. This person have him on. And soon people gonna forget what he did, because they gonna know you as a celebrity and forget what you did. And people gonna be alone with him. All kind of shit, bro. That's how the internet. 10 years from now, these little kids ain't, bro. I put up a video. These little kids ain't know what an overhead projector is. They was talking about this some shit. Yeah, they was talking about some shit that a doctor had. What else they don't know? What else? That means they didn't forgot their whole history.
Old school, boy. People, the overhead projector.
Bro, that's why I be trying to tell people. You think a child just know these things. You think he was taught these things. You think his parents was teaching them these things. No. Talk to him. Reach out to him. No. He don't know nothing else but outside their hood. Bro, they was all getting it wrong. Yeah, that's what that boy said.
What it was, a picture of it or something?
No, it was a video. Somebody was like, video. The videos can't, what is this? And it's something a doctor used. There's a pedometer 3000, a MP3 3000 on an AD 2000. A goddamn projector, bro. They don't know it, bro, because they forget. As it's a lot of things they have never experienced.
I was about to say they never even.
And the teaching is different.
Yeah, they never.
The teaching is different, bro. No. But nobody sit down and think, man. They don't sit down and think what's happening.
They allowed to have these cell phones at school.
Yeah,
bro. They didn't have no phones at school.
Man, they got kids right now. I show them an MP3 player. They don't know what the hell it is. Man, what that is, man? What that is? That's something you put. That's a car alarm. What that is, man? What's about the little Apple?
Yeah,
they don't even know what it is, because now all that's on your phone. You used to have little MP3 players. They don't even know, and that's not that long ago, bro. So how much of their history they don't know? How much of things that they don't talk about no more? They don't know. They don't know anything. That's why they so easily believe what they're hearing. Because now you could go on, start talking on something on a talk show, and they're going to believe everything this person tell them.
I mean, me and my wife was watching The Real Housewives one day, bro, and the girl Portia was on there, and they were talking about the Underground Railroad. She actually thought it was a real Underground Railroad. I say her
Come
grown.
on, bro.
I swear to God.
Come on, bro.
Nene ate her up. I say her grown
Come
ass
on, bro.
actually, and then her people was like had something to do with like the civil rights movement or something.
Bro.
And she talking about some well, where the train went. I'm like, I swear to God.
Hey, bro, man,
Where the
bro,
train?
I'm astonished from some of the shit that I see, bro. I'm like, how
damn.
you speaking on something? You wasn't smart then. Like, you wasn't back here then, and you're not that smart now, and you done forgot half of your history. How you can speak on something? Man, I'm a very intelligent dude. I just don't participate in bullshit because I know what older people used to tell me. Don't fall for this. Because I swear, Miss Ida May, she said these words to me. She said, in 20, 30 years, a lot of kids ain't going to know what you know right now with history and some of the things that then happen right here in America. They're going to believe, and I'm like, and I didn't believe that. I used to always be respectful and just listen to them talk. But actually seeing this shit come to pass is crazy. They don't know no better. They don't know no better, bro. I be hearing people say some shit. I just be laughing, bro. You know what I'm saying? I keep my mouth closed on a lot of situations because people just ain't ready to hear the truth. They just don't want the truth. People will kill you.
Yeah.
It will kill you for the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because they want to hang on to that. But that's their right. And I let them. But man, it's so much of this, guys. That's why I say you never know a child until you go talk to that child. Reach out to them. You never know until you just go have a conversation. I met some intelligent dudes. They just never had nobody to tell them. Man, do you know things used to be like this? Things used to be like that. This is that. This is that. No, man. You serious? Oh my God. Mind blown.
Payphone.
Charles Brown, what's up? Jay Diggs in the building. Nicole, what's up, sis? King Invictus, what's up?
Don't believe it. Payphone. Like what?
I said, bro, I shared that. I shared the video. They didn't know we used to pay for minutes per minute. Then you used to get nights and weekends free. They didn't know none of that. So a lot of this, and now they're dying so fast till information can't be relayed. You get what I'm saying? A lot of information, and you be like, he know this though. That'll make some adults go astray too, because by that person that they talking to bro, you will think that person knows something. And you be like, well, he just disregarding and he didn't bid on what I'm telling them about my party, the political party, and he know about this, but he don't know that bit of information that you didn't give him about the past. So that's why he jumped with you that quick, because he didn't know that bit of information. It's a lot of misunderstanding and miseducation. It's a lot of this shit, bro. It's a lot of it. That people just don't remember. I grew up in a time when the police used to prey on you, pull up in the project, they jump out in them Crown Vics and just run after you for nothing. Y'all playing basketball, chase you down, beat you up, throw you in the car, take you to the substation, lie on you, and tell your mama come get you. And you're a juvenile, and the police beating you up for no reason.
Yeah.
Because they getting practice. They training off of you. I remember when they was having bruh stupid, wolf, dick. I remember that. They don't remember. You ask these kids in Backwood, man, who is bruh stupid? You know who bruh stupid is?
I remember they slammed me on the car. I had to be about 11 years old, but I was kind of like big for my age then.
Yeah.
Man, slammed me on the hood of the car, punched me, had my face on the hood, punched me in my jaw, taking his hand practically trying to ram it up my ass. I'm about, what a dope. I'm like,
Charles Brown, them the jump out boys.
I'm trying to go get a Dixie cup. You talking about what a dope.
Hop out boys, JD, yeah. But it's the specific cop named Bruh Stupid is one. Bruh Stupid, he got his hair cut like a bowl. He a white boy. He got red like carrot color hair, and it's just like off Dumb and Dumber. You know how their head was cut like that, but his head bigger, and it's just cut round in a bowl like that. Long head. These are Pacific people. This ain't a crew of people. This Bruh Stupid, Dick, Wolf, Longhead. These are Pacific people. They used to come through the black communities and beat the shit out the kids. They came there strictly for the kids. And man, I remember my first run in. Man, when I tell you my ribs, I thought they was broke. They was sore for weeks. I was about 10 years old. I was still flipping on pissing mattresses. And they jumped out on me. And every other kid already had, run in with them. So they'd be like, run, man, run. And I'd be like, why? The police are good. Why run from the police? I learned that day why they ran.
I was 11.
I learned that day. Come here, get your little ass over here. What are you doing? Shut up. Punch you like a grown-ass man. You go home swole, tell your mama, she go down there raising hell, and nothing gets done. They be back on the streets. They be back on the streets. Nothing gets done. These ain't shit. I'm just telling you, anybody can say what the hell they want. This shit I experienced. I experienced this. I got my ass whooped. That shit you was telling me, that shit happened to me in a substation in Scotland. A shotgun, a 12-gauge shotgun. Put your hand, pull it out of the box. Put your hand on this.
Yeah,
touch this.
They popped the trunk. I'm telling me and my partner.
They'll beat you up until you touch it. And if you don't touch it, after they beat you up for so long, they'll let you go. And if they catch you in public, they might not beat you up. It depends.
The gun had duct tape around it.
Yeah.
Pop the trunk, talking about grab that. I say, grab what?
Murder weapons.
Man, I'm not grabbing that. They start laughing, jump back in their car, pull it out. I'm like, man.
They say we froze. Let me go back and bring it back. We're going back up.
Man, everything was messed up yesterday because of Amazon was down.
We back. Yeah, Amazon what?
Was down yesterday.
Amazon was down?
Their service was down. All the apps was messed up. I went to the Nike.
Oh, they told me I was froze. They say it was froze. All right. Well, shit, I didn't know. And well, we back anyway. So anyway, it cut off. Oh, okay. All right. It's all good. We back anyway. But yeah, I ain't know that about Amazon, bro.
Yeah.
I was waiting on some packages too.
Yeah, a lot of the apps.
Wonder why I ain't get them.
A lot of apps was down because the Amazon service was down.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it, sis. So you popping for sure, man. I want to tell this story. I'm gonna tell this story from the beginning. Miss G on here, my wife on here, so I'm gonna tell this story and she can vouch for this. We at home this day because I ain't gonna lie, I don't like this boy no more. This boy owed me money, and I ain't even care about the money. It's just how he tried to play me, and then you gonna hide, Big Chris. You gonna hide by my money. You know, I'm still looking for him by my money. You know, so and then you gonna lie and tell people a whole nother story. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't never asked you for nothing, my brother. But at the same time, just because you lied, boy, I was out there. When you got into it with Cedric, what's his name, Cedric Glasper, when you got into it with that boy did not shoot your brothers. That boy, they had guns, no lie. God rest his soul. That boy did not shoot your brothers because you were scary. Oh, I remember what you did with the gun. Remember you threw it in Glenn and Drill backyard? Remember you did that? So I remember you were scared, them boys. You started all that stuff. Now, Carlton right here, Corinth moving up and down the street. Corinth, Carlton, real, but Corinth, the realest one to me. So God rest his soul. But y'all, Corinth moving up and down the street, you and Carlton down there arguing with Cedric Glasper. Y'all arguing.
Dice.
Yeah, them boys pulled up out there. Chris threw a brick at them boys' car, right? He threw a brick. I'm watching. He threw a brick at the old school Cedric Glasper had. He threw a brick. Am I lying, Miss G? And they started arguing when he threw a brick. Chris pulled out the gun and shot. Them dudes shot in the air, got back in their car. Big Chris running with the gun behind him like this. Bah, 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 bah. He shot Carson in the leg and shot Corinne right here. Flip Corinne. He did that to his own brother. He killed his own brother. He shot one of them, and guess what? Why do you think they let Cedric Glass out? Why do you think that boy was out until the day he passed away? I think he passed away with like cancer or something. It came on quick. But that boy was out of jail till. And why do you think they said the gun that was in Glenn's backyard was the gun? I had it on my camera system. Remember, I had cameras on there. I had the whole thing on my camera. I erased it. Man, that dude fell in my arms out there. Didn't Miss G? Hey, my brother G. My brother G. My wife was the one that tried to perform CPR on Corinne. You remember? Miss Maggie, my wife, Frank's wife, Tina, they was all right there. My wife was down there performing CPR on Corinne. But he was gone. He was gone. Yeah, man. That boy did that to his own brothers, bro. I'm not telling you. Glenn knew it. You can ask, that's my cuz too. You can ask him what happened. Yeah, he did that. Then your big hoe ass gonna run around. I tried to catch that big bitch. That big bitch hopped in that truck. Took off. My wife used to babysit him and his brother at Miss Liley, his grandmother house when they was little. This when I'm just dating my wife at this time. So he used that to get close to me and came to me with a side story. Say, man, G, bro, man, nigga on his ass, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? I'm like, man, so what you into the streets for, man? Like, man, bro, right now, shake me back, bro. You give me a couple hundred, I'll shake back or whatever. You know? He like, man, bro, your wife know me, man, how I'm this and that. I'm like, you know what? I'm like, bro, you ain't got to say no more, bro. All right, man, I'm just saying, pay me back, though, bro. I ain't saying when you got to pay me back, just pay me back, bro. Gave him that shit. I remember being at my daughter 5th grade graduation. No, that was a middle school graduation. One of them. And he called me. Never paid me back the first time to borrow more money. Loaned it to him again. I'm on Dan at this time. I'm still in the jungle at this time. Loaned it to him again. Now, steady building up. But I'm seeing him doing his thing. You feel what I'm saying? So I know how it be. You stack. You know, you might need a little more to get a little bit more, to cash out and get a little bit more. There you go. Do what you got to do. Man, I seen this nigga totally, then paid the nigga way in the Bella Noche in the club. Paid his way in the Bella Noche. This nigga followed me around the whole time. Miss G will tell you. Oh, 8th grade, Miss G? Yeah, 8th grade grad. Followed me around Bella Noche the whole time. You know, Glenn ended up working because Q is our cousin too. So he ended up working. I stopped talking to Glenn and whatever. Bought all of some drinks and shit like that. Now, I'm not in there with them. I'm in there. Miss G in there with her friends, and I'm in there with hits that made the beats for Mr. That got me moving in slow motion. That got me moving in slow motion. Hits, me and him in the club together. So I'm just buying drinks for everybody or whatever. He coming around us the whole time. Now I see him get on his feet. I say, man, so when you gonna give me a little pack? Remember, call you this week, bro. I got you, whatever. Big Googie. Remember Big Googie? The smoker, Big Googie. Mm-hmm. Man, hey, bro, Big Chris say you owe him some money and shit like that or whatever. I say, he said, what? So I called him on the phone with Big Googie right there. I say, you told him, nigga, I owe you some money? He hung up the phone in my face. So I called him back. I say, hey, bro, I'm come pick up my money. Now, he ain't come pick up shit, nigga. You don't even know where I'm at. Oh, you serious? Well, I ain't come and look for you. When I see you, just know what it is. Because I don't like nobody trying to take nothing from me that I ain't giving.
You looking for Fat Chris now?
They're looking for him right now.
You know he told on Ray Sterling, man.
Oh, man. Bro. This boy playing with his life. This boy playing with his life. This boy playing with his life.
I don't like to get.
You know, they say that's the one that did that to Poonie. Poonie's son told me this. Irvon told me this.
Yeah.
Big boy told me this. Say when Big boy happened to go back to jail. Big boy happened. I still talk to Big boy. Still talk to Big boy. Yeah. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of people looking for him. And I fuck with Big boy. Like I fuck with niggas who got something and doing something, not the pretenders. I fuck with niggas who got something. He ain't never been nobody who really had nothing. You know, he'll be up 1 minute and the next minute he ain't got it. I don't really fuck with niggas like that. I fuck with niggas who making the moves and doing something. Niggas that a Pacific nigga that I ain't gonna mention that's worth some millions, that he did some shit and then told some people some shit what some shit was that he shouldn't have did that. And yeah, that's an episode now. That's an episode. But like I said, man, it's a lot of things I do for the community. It's a lot of people. Yeah, Phyllis, he a clown. He's a clown. I don't never bite my tongue for nobody. Cause bro, I ain't anybody that know me, ask a nigga when they ever approach me. Ask a nigga whoever approached me when they ever approached me. It never happened. It never happened because I've been a stand on my word type of nigga. I ain't gonna say something now that I wouldn't say when I see a nigga. I always been a nigga who live off of principles. If I give you something, give me my shit back. Give me my shit back. Don't try to play me. But I've been looking for him this whole time. You know, I got a word where he at or whatever. But my specific purpose is for this is what he did. And you told a nigga, I owe you. You try to reverse the game. You out here snitching on niggas.
Yeah, you told on Ray. I'm telling you.
You went and snitched on some niggas. You ain't keeping it solid. You messing over everybody. Then you want to lie on nigga who don't lie on nobody. If I say some shit, this facts, I had personal dealings with you. And I know this shit. And I got a personal problem with you. This ain't something I'm faking. I got a problem with you. You know, because you took something from me. And I would have swatched it if you'd have been like, man, I ain't got it right now, bro. Even though I'm on, bro, it ain't like it's how I appear. Yeah. I'd have been like, well, bro, you know, when you do it, touch me up, but don't be like you about to take something from me, you know, because the first time we see, we bumping heads. First time we see it, and I try not to be like that, but it's just some things you just can't let a man get away with, you know, when he handles situations like that, you know. But yeah, I said that in fact. Because you lied on a deceased person.
He never did no straight business.
Yeah, he did. But that man, he didn't dishonor this man's name. I seen Cedric Glasper help dudes. I seen that dude help dudes. Like, I seen that boy give a dude a roll of money. Like, and to this day, this dude got a business, a t-shirt printing business. This dude better the community. And you lying on this man when he deceased, talking about this man killed your brother. Man, you lying. I was out there. You did that. You did that. You're not going to disgrace this man's name who helped somebody. This man helped somebody. And now that person is a productive citizen, doing things and helping other people. And you ain't doing nothing but gimme, snitch. You know, you messing up the community. Bro, we got to fight against that shit. That's what's wrong with the world. Snitch. You know, we gotta fight against that shit, bro. Because think about it. What they say? The real die young and the fake live forever. You know why that is? Because we let them live right among us.
Yeah, ain't no
they messing over everybody. They get to prison doing shady shit. They in the streets doing shady shit. Yeah. And we let them live among us.
Yeah. They told on my little brother, and he turn around and I'll buy something from him right now. And you know what I'm saying? Yeah. They tell me I don't fuck with no rats, but yet you turn around and bought some weed from the same dude that told on my little brother, but you gonna tell me to my face, you don't fuck with no rats.
And he the rat.
Come on, man.
Bro.
I start fucking with
and guess what? He gonna end up mentoring somebody's child. And they're gonna turn out to be like him. How many children you would want to be like him? Just think about it. How many children you would want to be mentored by that person? Then that child gonna do what he do. If he mentoring, that child look up to him. That child gonna do what he do. Now we got a bunch of ignorant motherfuckers like that, bro. That's why they winning, because they play by a set of rules that everybody ain't playing about. I'm gonna go sell drugs, but I'm gonna snitch and I'm gonna get out of jail. I'm gonna go sell drugs. I'm gonna rob you, Jack, you, Jack, you. I ain't never took nothing from nobody. I ain't never robbed nobody. I ain't never been that dude to do that. You know what I'm saying? But we allow these type of people and protect them too. Protect them. He is telling on everybody. Just like this shooting that happened, the homecomings. Bro, I can't believe you didn't. You say you seen it or you didn't see it?
No, my wife was working the game, and they said it happened off of Swan Street.
Okay, but no, this is what I'm saying. It happened in Mississippi. Leland.
Oh, you saying it happened at different?
It happened at so many, and people got killed around the world. You know, around the United States, in different states. You know, this, and then people, man, listen. I used to be a firm believer on, man, somebody committed a murder in your city and killed the innocent people. You better get their ass up. You better tell somebody who did, get them out your community, because next it'll be your child.
Right.
They ain't got no picks and chooses. Next is gonna be your child. Next is gonna be your child that they do this to. You know, this shit is real. These people lost their life. These people lost their kids. And somebody with a self-righteous ass protecting them. Now how I hear it, one of the dudes that they caught, he ain't got nothing to do with it. His firearm don't even match the bullets that had nothing to do with it. Just because a lot of random people were shooting and he went back outside with the gun to go get his mama, because he pushed everybody else in the house. But he went back outside with the firearm, you know, got the gun and went back out looking for his mama, because his mama wasn't in the house. And when he went and got his mama, the police arrested him with the firearm. And he ain't one of the ones that actually did this shit. For real shit. For, you know, yeah. But yeah, that, you know, and this is allegedly, this is what I'm hearing secondhand from natives and people in that community. This is what I'm hearing. You know, so yeah, I'm not knowing that for a fact, but what the plague on the community is who you got mentoring these kids. You got the slimiest, grimiest, no good motherfuckers mentoring the children, because the real man ain't standing up. He ain't standing up saying, man, say, y'all, look, man, you, your friend, you, man, I'm about to take y'all. Oh, man, what y'all want to do, bro? But we ain't going to do nothing violent. We're going to do something positive. And it's on me, bro. It's on me. I do that shit. My wife will contest to that. I do that shit. Not, these ain't no people, kids that's kin to me, or nobody I even know. But I take my money and my resources and I do that because I'm trying to make a difference and trying to change a lot of this shit, bro. How many times, that's like saying, if you're going to send the National Guard and police, and that's like saying, how many kids you catch ass whoopings when they was younger? How many people caught ass whoopings? But how many people did the same shit again, they caught an ass whooping for? You can't beat something out of a person. You just making that person more clever so they don't get caught with what they doing. That's what that is. You know. Yeah, we all did, Jamie. Yeah, you know, a lot of us got them ass whoopings and changed. A lot of us got them ass whoopings and we was taught right. A lot of us got it. We was raised in church and we just did things that we weren't supposed to do. I've seen dudes do things, but they didn't go as far as these dudes, these godless dudes, these dudes that this stuff wasn't instilled in. You know, eventually, if you instill this shit in your kids, they gonna go back. They gonna feel like they getting so dirty out here in these streets, ain't gonna know it. They gotta turn back and get back to the root. I gotta get back to what I know, how I was raised, because it's in you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's a lot of them that they ain't heard nothing. So they don't even know about nothing. Man, bro, I'm telling you, bro, I'm so passionate about this shit. Like, I love helping kids more than I love making money, more than I love doing anything, bro. That's how much I love helping kids, bro. Seeing them thrive in life, bro. Seeing them say, man, gee, get what, bro? Remember where I was the last time you see me? Man, I got my own barbershop, bro. I got a car wash, bro. I got this now. I got 2 youngsters. My wife will tell you, doing it now, bro. And I'm their mentor. And that shit make me feel better than anything, bro. Yeah, bro. So that's what my mission is about. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't seen you in a while, bro. Last time I seen you, we both was in the hood.
Yeah.
We both was in the hood.
Glad to get out.
Yeah, you got out. We talked. You bought you a house. You and your wife. And man, bro, that's what life is, bro. Doing better, bro. Progressing, not staying the same. That's what it's about. I-40 stores. I see you, baby. See you swam down in through here. Yeah, man. You know, and shit just, man, bro. A lot of people, I get it that y'all saying, and I'm not trying to pressure nobody into doing this and making that their mission. That ain't what I'm doing. What I'm doing is telling you guys you can keep doing the same old thing and expecting a different outcome. We done had the war on drugs already. And people going, we did that didn't work. That didn't work. It did not work. All it did was make things worse. These dudes broke up into smaller gangs. They broke up into smaller gangs and started getting more clever. Man, we gotta try a different approach, man. Bro, and then I never understood why we hire. Then this is why I don't really get off into politics and all that type of shit like that. We gonna put these old ass people in politics. They didn't live their life. They can nuclear war, blow this bitch up. I live my life. They don't really care. They don't really care.
Trump blowing shit up now.
Man, bro, it's all about, I don't care if you Democrat, Republic, the best man for the job is the best man for the job, or woman, whoever can get it done. Get it done. You know what I'm saying? Get the shit done. We sitting around worried about this, man. Bro, we all on target, bro. I be seeing people hard up arguing with me. They just don't know. I be like, man, listen to this shit. Nah, bro, I don't be doing that, bro. I don't be doing that politics shit, man. I don't be doing that, man. You know, I just share videos that sent to me on Instagram that different people, that's their opinion. Man, you got a voice. I'm gonna let you have that voice. I just share stuff from whoever. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. What I'm saying is we need to stop worrying about we need to start picking the right people for the job is what we need to start doing. People with new and fresh ideas, you know, and stop discarding people for some silly reason, and just be like, man, who gonna get the job done? We gonna, cause I ain't seen shit that work yet from neither side. I ain't gonna eat much like I know me just by me being who I am. I know my heart is for helping people. So I don't care paying more taxes. I ain't tripping on that. Now a lot of people don't disagree with that. They care because they don't want to help nobody because they selfish. That's just the way they are. And that's their right to be. You know, that's their money they making. But not me. Not me. I help as many people as I can constantly, you know, but we just among the evil. We just among the evil, and people be rooting for that. Yeah, cut out this benefit, cut out this. You know how long it took to put all this stuff in play just to kind of stop some of the violence. If a child's starving and he can't get benefits or help, if he's starving, what you think he's gonna do? He gonna sell drugs, he gonna rob, he gonna kill, he gonna steal, he gonna do all these things because there's no help. You think that's the answer? You think that's gonna make people get up and Man, we need more programs. Yeah, I agree with mandatory educating people. You got to get educated. You got to, because that's one of the biggest problems. That's what I see in prison when we go to prison. You surrounded. Now they got some real clever dudes, and I don't mean book smart dudes. I mean real clever, smart dudes that know every illegal scam there is to know. Ask that motherfucker what's 2 times 2. He don't know. What's 2 plus 2? He don't know. What this word is, he don't know. But he knows some of the most elaborate ways to get over on you. You know why? Because nobody ever helped him as a child, and he had to figure out every scam to get by. That's the only way he can get by. Yeah, New Jack, I wanted to speak my mind at the end. You want to say something? Because we're going to wrap this up, but I do want to say I'm going to get my bro to start Ronnie Black. So y'all, I'm going to let you guys, we're going to come back and do something else to let you guys know when it's up, and he didn't post his first couple of videos. But remember, Ronnie Black, that's what we're going under?
Yeah.
Ronnie Black, and plus it'll be on the community board. I'm going to be helping my brother with it, until he off running or whatever, because he got some stories to tell. I know he do, and he just asked me when we was doing that ride around, he was just gonna sit in, that's why I told you it wasn't pretty much an interview or whatever. We just sitting in, just shooting the breeze or whatever. But we will be going back to the hood again when
we definitely got to go later.
Yeah, when people come out and things like that, we definitely got to do that, because I want to show you guys some things and things like that. But Ronnie Black, remember that. That's gonna be his YouTube name. We about to get that popping, and then I'm gonna post on the community board when he got his videos up there and things like that. Man, we need as many people helping the youth and telling their stories and different things as possible. So I want you guys to support that, man. That's why I support everything I hear from you guys. Oh, Geraldine Slater, man, I want to thank you. I gotta say it. She just sent us some more gifts. After sending us some gifts, she just sent us some more gifts, some more extravagant gifts for my whole family, man. I appreciate you so much, sis. That means a lot. It means the world, and they are lovely gifts. I'm gonna actually wear mine the next time I come on or whatever. She sent the wife some jewelry and things like that, man. It's beautiful. I thank you, sis. So we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. But remember, Ronnie Black, and I will post on the community board where you guys can see and let you guys know to go check it out ASAP. So you guys just, keep that in mind for me. And plus, my bro gonna be back, and we're gonna go ride through the hood and do some other things, and hopefully hook up with some more, dudes that
just like our neighborhood, like I was saying about the kids, they don't try to do like they'll come and be like, man, you got $1 or something like that. But when they come up and be like, it got some of them come up, man, y'all got any work or anything we can help y'all do, and then we'll go in our pocket and just give them something. Because they trying to put forth some kind of initiative or something
effort
instead of just you know what I'm saying, sitting in front of
panhandling.
Exactly.
Yeah, I run them off.
Exactly,
the ones that just walk up to me, tell me something, give me $1.
When they come up,
give me
$10,
like, I run them off.
Y'all need one of y'all cars watching something. Just the fact that they willing to work for it, you know what I'm saying?
I got a whole bunch of things you could do, and I'm gonna pay you good.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah. So I agree, Joe. We in agreement on that. I agree that those are the ones, because you will be a big part of why this person now running a Fortune 500 company. You know what I'm saying? They just need somebody to believe in them.
When they come like that, we always find something to do.
Yeah,
always,
bro. When I was in there, bro, I used to be like, anybody used to come through there, man. What you gonna do? You gonna cut the grass? What you gonna help me build this studio back here? Everything.
Even if it ain't that we really need done, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
just something so
find something for them to do.
Just find something for them to do, bro.
Yeah, man. It used to have, and I ain't gonna even say her name, but I'm pretty sure you gonna know who I'm talking about too. She had a lot with a basketball goal there, but she didn't want the kids to play basketball there. She used to call the police and run these kids off every day. Right in the hood. Right in the hood. Until she actually wanted to buy that lot. And when she bought that lot, she got them kids and paid them pennies on the dollar to clean up all that fucking debris and shit. Used them. And then when they cleaned it up, she ain't wanting to play over them no more.
fenced it off, and
fence that bitch off,
and don't even be doing that on it.
Doing nothing on it, bro. It's crazy, bro. It's just the heart of people, bro, and they don't know you gonna cross them youngsters one day. You'll be at the ATM when you cross them. Just hope you the right kind of person. I don't know, man. I don't want to live. Yeah. Look, T, Miss G know who that is. All right, guys. That's our 2 hours. I'll be seeing you guys. Who they are? South Central Love, Trees and Things, Teas and Things. Okay, I see it. Yeah, call some of my people that's just coming in here before I get up out of here, because I see a lot of you guys. And Rob Moss, what's up, baby? Q Hefner, what it do? Man, I see all my people coming through this thing, seeing them, But yeah, I know a lot of things, and YouTube not giving people alerts or whatever. And for people who haven't seen that, not the video I posted yesterday, the one I did before, I'm about to retake that one down because I got something else I'm coming back to add to the video and what's going on in prison and the things that I'm getting. I'm coming back to add that. So I'll see you guys when I come back on to add that. And I'm about to do another part to the episode. So I'll see you guys then. Wonder Brand, what's good, baby? Everything good, bro. Everything good. Everything good. I didn't even know you was in this thing. Yeah, man. But I love y'all. Peace out, baby.